This is how to create best-selling print-on-demand t-shirt designs in 5 minutes or less. If you're an experienced graphic designer, you're probably tired of the constant creative blocks when it comes to creating new designs. And if you're new to print-on-demand, you might find it hard to create design.
To the individuals present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will also testify to Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individual responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment. A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Kewan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit Number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. The state's witness would also testify that Kewan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Kewan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal. These records would correspond to the exact amount which the state's witness would testify to. In reviewing these records, the state also became aware and believed that they would show that the defendant had anywhere between $800 and $900, but more specifically, $870,000 between a checking account and a savings account with one particular bank. 370 of which was in a checking account, a little over 500,000 which was in a savings account. The state at this time would like to publish to the court what's been marked as State's Exhibit Number 3, which is the video of the offense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, before that's published, could I just address something with the prosecutor and their proffer?
Sure.
So it's clear from the record that, as he recited, the state's witness, his proffer is, that's just one witness.
Correct, Your Honor.
Multiple witnesses. And that I don't recall if a specific in the proffer was when the date that this witness purported to hear this conversation.
I do not have the specific date written down, but I know it was in the days following the offense. We do have evidence of when this could have taken place based off of cell phone data of when the defendant was in another state, and then when he came back to Texas. So we believe we have a time frame. As far as the exact date, I do not have at this time.
Anything else, Mr. Hill?
No, Your Honor. Permission to publish, Your Honor.
Yes. Y'all want the lights off?
It's at the court's discretion.
Oh.
Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings? And I get it. You might be thinking right now.
And Your Honor, this is, just for context, this is approximately noon on I-35 heading northbound. This video is taken from a Kroger 18-wheeler, and this is heading north I-35 into downtown Dallas on noon on November 11th, 2020. Now, Your Honor, if I could draw the court's attention, if you look on the, I've stopped this video at 19 seconds. You see a gold sedan in the far left lane and a black sedan in the second lane to the left. The gold sedan will be the vehicle carrying the victim, and the black sedan is the vehicle driven by Q1 White, who is then the shooter, based off of the evidence we have. Your Honor, I'm going to stop this at 1 minute and 37 seconds. The victim does not return into the frame. The only other things that the state would like to proffer as far as this bond hearing, since the court does not have a probable cause affidavit, of course, since it's a grand jury referral, defendant Q1 White was also indicted. You do have his murder probable cause affidavit from 2020. He was also indicted.
I don't know why I took that all the way down. But that nigga was running with all his motherfucking might to make sure that he get this. Oh, turn it down. That nigga was running with all his motherfucking might to make sure he got the job done. Look how you can tell this nigga, like, it's so disgusting. But I ain't gonna keep stopping the video, guys. But if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all smash up on that like button. I have not had a chance to be caught up on the case and watching the court hearing, so I'm just watching the court hearing. I've been hearing things from people, but I like to see shit and hear shit with my own eyes and my own ears. Okay, that's the only way I can give my 2 cents. That's the only way. So I'm gonna let this roll again. Damn, it is sad, but it looked like the goddamn thing. I could have sworn like on that freeway that it was a crowd of cars. I didn't know cars was able to get around. I thought they caused a whole build up before in front of Mo3 car. I could have sworn when the case came out, the video and shit came out. If I'm not but I ain't no conspiracy theorist ass person, so I ain't gonna go all into that. But I really truly thought that it was like a build up. I thought that they caused like a build up so he wouldn't be able to go nowhere. Cause to be honest, he should have kept going. The way that that's looking, he should have just went ahead and put the pedal to the metal. Like real talk, it wasn't no point. But I guess he just really wanted to try to get out and get his shit or whatever. But he should have kept the pedal to the metal. And it's just bottom line. He most likely had a better chance to get out of there if he would have just kept going. But I did not know that it was that much room and space for him to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did slant the cart. Let me just shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me go ahead and get this back up here, guys. I ain't gonna stop it no more. I ain't gonna keep doing that. We gonna watch the shit, give my little 2 cents, and we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. I just wanna watch it though. Hey, Jug, baby, what's up with it? Ems, I love you, honey. But yeah, we just gonna watch it because I have people hitting me up telling me things, and we've been behind the scenes talking. I've been talking with a few people behind the scenes about the case, but I can't really give my 2 cents because of, I ain't really been watching the shit. But I'm going on mute. Let's watch it, guys.
Cited at that same time in cause number F2175377 for Dr. Randall Graham, who also sustained injuries, a neurosurgeon who was heading north on I-35 that day and was struck as well. However, he did survive. And finally, Your Honor, the last thing that I would proffer at this time would be that there were a total of 44 fire cartridge casings, all from the same style of firearm as far as the caliber that were recovered on the freeway on November 11, 2020. And at this time, Your Honor, state of rest.
The defense.
Judge, this time we call Ms. Alexander to the stand.
And raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that in all matters before the court you will
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home right now.
tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Protect you. You may be seated.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Yes.
Ms. Alexander, could you introduce yourself to the court and spell your last name for the court reporter?
Yes, my name is Alma Jean Alexander, Alexander. I'm Marquis' grandmother.
Ms. Alexander, are you currently employed?
No, I retired from Dallas County in 2014.
Now, when you tell the judge you retired from Dallas County in 2014, what was your occupation?
Deputy clerk.
And just for the record, a deputy clerk, what does a deputy clerk do?
Process paperwork from the attorneys for the judge. Basically handle the paperwork for the courts.
And this is the building that you were employed, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And back in the clerk's room, where in the old days, we had a lot of paperwork. Lawyers would take the file, take it back to the clerk. You would handle the file stamps and put all the papers into the file.
And type up the judgments.
Type up the judgments. Can we back up a little bit? Just tell the judge a little bit about where were you born and when did you move to Dallas County?
I was born in Washington, Arkansas. I moved to Dallas County when I was 11. So I've been here like 63 years.
And being Marquise's grandmother, could you explain the dynamics of your family as far as where are they located and how many grandchildren do you have and where does Marquise fall in the family relationship?
Okay, Marquis was my first grandson, first grandchild. I have 11 grandchildren and 8 great-grands. Of course, Marquise being the first grandchild, we were always close because you're excited with your first grandchild, so you try to do everything you can and instill in them good values. He's been a godsend to a lot of his family members. He helps everybody in the family. I know it's hard sometimes because when you have people pulling on you and you just trying to stretch money, you know, it doesn't always pan out. But he's always helped whenever needed. He's just been...
Let me interrupt you just a minute. When you say, let's just go back a little bit. Did he go to public schools here in Dallas County?
Yes, he did.
Was he born and raised here in Dallas County?
Yes, yes, he was.
And does he currently work here in Dallas County?
Yes, he's an entertainer.
Okay, and as an entertainer, so we can explain to the court, what type of entertainment does he do?
Music.
And has he done well in his music career?
Yes.
And in the music career, you have a persona, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a persona out there for your career is different with the family fold, is that right?
Right.
Him being your grandson, did he go to church here in Dallas County?
Yes, he went to church with me often. That was one of my requirements when he'd spend the weekend.
And how often do you talk and have a relationship with Marquise?
When he's in town, 2 or 3 times a week. When he's out of town, sometime once a week.
His relatives, are they here in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And is his mother back there in the courtroom?
Yes, she is.
Okay, and for the record, could you just tell the, is that Miss Kimberly Rush?
Right.
Is his family here, are they all here in Dallas County or Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex?
Vicinity, yes.
Are you here to just tell the judge he has sufficient ties to this community?
Yes, he does. He does.
Now, as far as, does he have any children?
Yes, he has 2 sons.
And how old are his children?
5 and 7.
Is he, have you observed him being involved in his children's life?
Yeah, we go to football games for the little ones all the time. He's always got them in sports.
Okay, so he's out there in the community, coaching up his sons and other kids that play on the football team?
Yeah, I call him the Joe Jackson of the sports.
You call, Joe Jackson being Marquise?
Yeah. Joe Jackson was Michael Jackson's father. You know how he pushed them to be great and good. So I said that's what he's trying to do with his boys.
I'm glad you cleared that up. There's other Joe Jacksons, but yes, I can get that Joe Jackson would be well involved in his family.
Yeah.
So you're telling the judge he's from Dallas County, significant ties, and he's involved with his family. As far as you're aware that he is been arrested for this charge
Yes.
of payment for hire for a murder. And this happened back in 2020. You're aware, you saw the video and you heard the prosecutor talk about
Yeah, on Facebook.
their version of the facts.
Right.
How long has he been in jail?
Oh, 8 days since last Thursday.
The bond set at $2 million. Has he been able to post that bond and get out of jail?
He's still sitting here. No, he hasn't.
We're asking the court for a $250,000 bond based on, do you believe that Mr. Conway could post a $250,000 bond?
I'm pretty sure we can get it together.
And are you telling this court that he's not able to post a $2 million bond?
3 signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently, there are 3 critical...
No, he's not.
That's the witness.
Cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Alexander.
Good morning.
My name is Tommy Adams. If you have any questions with my questions, if I don't form them in a good way, please just ask me to repeat myself and I will do so, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate you being down here. I'm sure this is not an easy day for you. So, thank you. You worked for the Dallas County within the clerk's office up until 2014, correct?
Correct.
Now, Ms. Alexander, are you aware that there was a bond schedule that judges could set bonds on different level offenses within this courthouse?
Yes.
And are you aware that that bond schedule has since been done away with and was subject to a federal lawsuit against all the district judges within Dallas County?
No.
Okay. Now, when you talk about your grandson being an entertainer, I mean, he's more than just an entertainer, correct?
Yes.
He's in fact a double platinum artist, correct?
Right.
Now, going back to 2020 and the years leading up to that, well, let me ask you this. Are you aware of your grandson owning a 2017 Denali?
Yes.
And what is that Denali, what is special about that Denali?
It's bulletproof.
It's bulletproof. Now, Ms. Alexander, I can't imagine in all your years working here at the clerk's office that you ever felt like you needed a bulletproof vehicle.
I don't need one.
Now, Ms. Alexander, would you agree with me that in 2020 and the years leading up to 2020, that there was a lot of stuff going on in the city of Dallas surrounding, and to be quite honest, our victim, Melvin Noble, and your grandson, Marquise Conley?
I try not to delve into Facebook and hearsay because I know him for myself, so.
Well, let me ask it this way. Are you aware your grandson was shot in Plano?
Yeah, I was there.
You weren't there at 3 a.m., were you?
I was at the hospital.
Correct, okay.
Mhm.
But you would agree with me that even if you're not on Facebook, I mean, this stuff was on TMZ. I think your grandson even did an interview on TMZ with those folks on live TV about this. So you're aware that there was a back and forth going on in this city involving your grandson as well as Mr. Noble, the complainant in this capital murder case. You're aware of that at least, right?
Yes, somewhat.
Okay. Is that the reason your grandson felt the need to get a bulletproof Denali?
No, he felt the need because people are jealous and you don't know who's going to do what, when, or where.
Now, are you aware of whether or not he had to, if a Denali comes that way off the lot, or do you have to actually pay money to get something like that done?
I have no idea how it happened, where it happened, why it happened. I just know he had it.
Sure. And as far as your grandson being in custody for approximately 8 days, defense asked you initially how long he'd been in jail and if he was able to make a $2 million bond. And your initial answer was, no, he hasn't. And then when they followed up with whether or not he can make a $2 million bond, that's when you said, no, he cannot, correct?
Right.
Now, especially with all of your experience here in the county and working in the clerk's office, you're aware that when somebody has a $2 million bond, they can pay only 10% of that, correct?
Yes.
With the bondsman's help. Now, your grandson is a double platinum recording artist, correct?
Correct.
And he lives in a mansion in Frisco, correct?
Correct.
And he has houses in other states, correct?
I'm not aware of that.
Are you aware of him paying and helping to support other individuals in the family and also extended family and friends?
I'm not into his business like that.
You'd agree with me that your grandson is substantially well off, correct?
He might used to be, but if he could make a $2 million bond, he'd be out.
Would you agree with me, though, that there's a difference between can, want to, and choosing not to?
I'm aware of all of those things, but I know he don't want to be in here, so I know if he could afford it, he'd be out. Plus, he has other bills. He don't just have money laying around.
Sure. Now, Ms. Alexander, if I wanted to reach out to Ms. Rush, your daughter, what would be the best phone number to reach her at?
She's not my daughter.
Okay. Mr. Conway's mother, if I was going to reach out to her, what would be the best phone number to reach out to her at?
You don't have that information?
If you were going to reach out to her, not me.
Judge, I'm going to object to bantering with the witness and relevancy here. We're kind of veering off to and getting in discovery. The state hadn't showed us their case. They made a proffer here. Seems like they can do their discovery outside the courtroom.
Objection overruled. You may proceed. Ma'am, you need to answer the question.
What was it?
If you were going to call Ms. Rush, what number would you call her at? If you need to check your phone, I'd be happy to wait.
Okay.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20 handpicked products that are trending all over the world, basically validated by
Thank you. Two 554-5606.
5'6".
06.
Judge, again, I'm going to object to this as far as being public information and getting out to the public. This is a media case. This is an improper question. I know that the judge has overruled me on this, but there is a fear of this getting out.
Well, it's out there now.
I would ask the court to seal the number that the prosecutor had.
The court's gonna overrule your objection. I do understand and appreciate the concern that it was publicly announced. So I'm going to ask, you're asking that it be sealed?
I'm asking that it be sealed from the public. And the court has heard it, considered it for this bond hearing, and that this not be published outside of the courtroom, the media sitting outside of the courtroom. And I think there's a legitimate fear base here, just like the state has their concerns. So that was my objection.
The court will grant that objection.
To seal.
Sustain that objection. You can use it for your purposes only. It cannot be published to anyone else.
Okay, sure. And Your Honor, the reason I'm asking, I'm going to have another question too,
Go
is
ahead.
that in State's Exhibit number 6, which is the confidential affidavit of financial conditions, in which the defendant is asked to provide an emergency contact number, the only emergency contact person he lists is himself. And the problem with that is that number that he listed for himself is according to Ms. Alexander, the same number. So I'm just trying to clear some things up. We don't have anything on the information here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Ms. Alexander, my follow-up to you is that if you were going to call your grandson 8 days ago, what number would you call him at? And if the defense wants this portion to be sealed, I'm fine with that too, but I think this is important information, Your Honor.
Well, could we have her write it down, perhaps?
That's fine.
Announcing it in court. Sure.
Thank you. Defender to the defense, motion marked in State's Exhibit number 7.
Okay.
State's Exhibit number 7 is admitted.
Now, Ms. Alexander, you testified that your grandson has significant ties to this community, correct?
Yes,
Born and raised in the greater Dallas area.
correct.
As far as how much time he spends in the city of Dallas, or more or less Dallas County and the surrounding areas at this point, do you know approximately how much time he spends in the greater Dallas area per month?
I'd say 3/4 of the time.
3/4 of the time.
How do rodents sneak into your home, cause thousands in damage, and stay completely hidden? Let's uncover the truth. These sneaky pets.
Now, just as far as his ability to travel and nature of that, like planes and getting around, you're aware that he travels quite a bit via private jet, commercial, all of that, correct?
Yes.
Does he have access to his own private jet?
No.
Do you know approximately how often he does fly private?
No, I don't.
But when he does that, he would be having to pay for those bills as well, correct?
Correct.
Do you agree with me that flying private is not the cheapest thing in the world to do?
Yes.
No further from state law.
Anything else from Ms. Williams?
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You can step down. You have another witness?
Judge, I was going to make the proffer we discussed back in chambers. May I make a proffer, Your Honor?
Yes.
Judge, a lot of us have been down here at this courthouse for 30 years. I'm not going to go over the law. I know you understand the bail bond and how we have a new law. I just wanted to point out in some of these cases where there's high profile, in the state versus Michael Lucky, that was a capital murder case. That was in Criminal District Court number 7, the court that we're in. That was a high profile case. That case involved an NBA player that was initially set by the magistrate in the jail with a probable cause affidavit, where they had knowledge of the facts from what the police said. And that bond was originally set at $500,000. It was later reduced by the court to $100,000 with conditions. Co-defendant in that case, Larry Jenkins, cause number F2076397. This is the same set of facts case where the magistrate with a probable cause affidavit set it for $750,000. Another case in the state of Texas versus Antoine Franklin, capital murder case 522-76141. This involved a famous football player out of Oklahoma. That case was set by the magistrate for $500,000. Again, probable cause affidavit. He was later reduced by the court to $200,000. Judge, in dealing with the bond schedule, you have bond conditions here that require electronic monitor. They have several conditions of probation, check-in, and curfews. We're proffering to the court here that the court has set bonds down here in Dallas County where the typical murders range between $150,000 and $200,000, and a capital murder can range, in these cases, in between $500,000 and $750,000, where the magistrate set them. The thing in this case that we're proffering, the magistrate had no probable cause affidavit. They had no facts. And in this case, we're asking the bond to be reduced in these facts. We'll argue here, but I just want to proffer those three cases.
Anything else?
We're closed and then we'd just like to argue.
Okay, state.
Your Honor, I would just, if I could, just briefly, I would also like to proffer just two cases, since defense has brought up some cases that have come here from Dallas County. The first one I would like to bring up is F2475475. Defendant's name is Chaz Booth out of the 194th Judicial District Court. He is currently sitting in jail on a capital murder charge for $2 million. That defendant is not a celebrity, a basketball player, a football player, a musician, an artist, or anything like that.
Okay, what's the bond on that one?
$2 million.
Oh, $2 million.
He is a 20-year-old who is charged with capital murder. Additionally, we have Jordan Owens, who was recently sentenced, F2377243, also a capital murder, and his bond was set at $1.5 million, and I believe that was in the 282nd Judicial District Court.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your house for any reason.
And that's, as far as cases, I'm not going to keep going with. I'm not going to go back and forth, so that's all we have as far as rebuttal.
Your arguments?
We'll waive and reserve the right for rebuttal.
All right.
Judge, I'll begin and then Mr. Russo will finish up. Your Honor, as you know, under 1715, the court considers certain facts in the bond reduction hearing and determining whether to reduce the bond. Here in this hearing, the court has before you been introduced two arrest affidavits. There is not the arrest affidavit of a client, that does not exist, but you do and have reviewed the arrest affidavits of Kewan White and Mr. Brown. Those arrest affidavits were taken on Kewan White was December 8, 2020, Devin Brown, March 18th of 2021. The offense itself is approximately 4 years and 4 months ago when it occurred. You carefully reviewed those affidavits and set out how the offense, when you saw the video, nowhere in those affidavits is there any mention of our client, any mention of his role, any mention of connection to this case in either one of those affidavits that you have before you that you can consider. As far as the proffer given by the state, they choose what they can proffer. They said they have one person who overheard a conversation after the incident that happened on the highway in which he heard money being discussed and our client present at that during that conversation about paying money. You received no information in the proffer as to the credibility of that witness, if they have a bias or a motive for coming forward now at this time, 4 years, 4 months later, with this information. You only have you don't even have a proffer that this was a confidential informant, which you know requires some type of vetting, just that it's a person who said they were present during this one conversation. And that's the only evidence that you have before you this hearing that connects them to this offense. The state also proffered a bank record that said there was after the incident in November of 2020, there was a withdrawal of $40,000 cash. No proffer was made as to if that money was traced anywhere to the other defendants charged in this offense. You've received no information of a text message, any message on social media platform that our client paid for this murder, any type of remuneration, no recording of any sort, just this person who came forward and said he overheard this conversation. As far as the bank records go, the only thing in evidence before the court are records that were back in 2020 when they quoted two different accounts which accounted for $800,000. You've heard no evidence as to his current financial bank records and what is in there. You only have before you testimony of the defendant's grandmother who told you he cannot make the bond, has not been able to make the bond, he cannot make a $2 million bond. I'll let Mr. Beezy finish with the other parts of the argument. Judge, thank you.
I'm not going to go back over what Mr. Shook said. What the court has before you is a case that's been investigated for 5 years. And my client, anyway, is a citizen of this community that has no flight issues. He has not left this community. He stays in this community. His family is sitting right back here in the courtroom that showed up to the support in this community. A big factor of this is that he has significant ties to this community. The current bond conditions that you have in place with a leg monitor would be whatever concerns that the state may have or the court may have to know where he is. His grandmother has worked down here and understands how to communicate with the court. We have people, and the bond restrictions of that, the court is aware of how significant the bond restrictions are in keeping them and writing a bond. Judge, we're coming at this with, this is a significant oppressive and punitive bond and under the law, in our opinion. We believe that the magistrate, when she set this bond, did not have any evidence in front of her and set it high. We also believe that after 8 days, had he had the money, he would have posted it, and he's sitting here in jail. And that those cases that the state and I have talked about, the court is well aware of a wide range that you have. But given these facts that Mr. Shook went over with no corroboration, we don't know anything about their case, this witness, who they are, the court doesn't. And given the facts presented, we're asking you to reduce this bond to an appropriate amount where he can abide by the conditions and come to court and we can fight this case.
Okay, thank you. State?
Yes, Your Honor, just briefly. In regards to an individual's ability to pay the bond, Ms. Alexander testified specifically that she is not involved in her grandson's business and doesn't keep up with his financial stuff. So she really was not in a position to testify what he can and what he cannot afford. She did testify to the fact that he is a double platinum, I believe as of recently 2 weeks ago, recording artist, that he travels about a quarter of the month, that he lives in a mansion in Frisco, that he drives a Denali, a bulletproof Denali, which also will lead into safety concerns. So the only thing that the court has as far as ability to pay or not to do it, or not having an ability to pay this bond, is the bank records which I proffered to the court, as well as his own grandmother saying that he's a successful artist living in a mansion up in Frisco that flies on private jets and travels. The important thing about the Denali is not just the fact of the cost and all of that, but it's the fact that when we're talking about safety concerns for the community, and one of the factors that the court should take into consideration is
sometimes your tracks are right there, but there's still something missing. Co-producer is going to give you unique sounds that actually...
If this individual were to get out, is there a viable safety concern? The fact that the defendant has a bulletproof vehicle and drove one at the time and was arrested in it 8 days ago, that should tell you all you need to know. And that's not just based off of pure jealousy. Your Honor has been doing this long enough to know that is based off of something much greater than just pure jealousy. As far as safety circumstances for the community, this is, as defense has stated, a very high-profile case. And this defendant is very well known, not only locally, not only in the state, but nationally and internationally. The fact that this individual has the means and the resources and the reach to get to witnesses is a true concern that the court should also take into consideration. And that this was part of a bigger thing that was going on in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, culminating in the death of Melvin Noble. The circumstances surrounding are not only the offense in itself, but the circumstances building up to Mr. Noble's death. And Your Honor, I didn't want to go back and forth with the defense on proffering cases of bonds and $2 million and $3 million bonds, but the truth is, this is a capital murder for remuneration. And the defendant is charged with paying other individuals to take another human life. And he has the financial means and the reach to do it. In fact, I think it's important that there was another victim. This was at noon on I-35 leading into downtown Dallas. 44 fired cartridge casings. Who knows how many others were knocked away by the cars that kept driving by. Melvin Noble was hunted down on November 11th in 2020, a beloved son of Dallas. It could have been so much worse, and that's a terrible thing to say when it's a capital murder for remuneration, where he has paid another man to hunt down and kill somebody in broad daylight. Your Honor, based off of all the testimony and the facts that have been presented to this court, we'd ask that you leave the bond where it's at, currently at $2 million.
All right, let me have the exhibits, and then if you all will give me about 10 minutes, I'll respond.
Can I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. The defense did not have any exhibits, right?
No, Your Honor.
And this is just the video, right? That
Yes,
I've
Your
already seen. Okay. Anything else that I need to take with me?
And you had 1 and 2 still?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Supercharge your business with the all-new Shopify Point of Sale, the all-in-one POS solution built on the
No. So that's what I'm saying. So since it's not there, what I need to do. Okay. The court.
may be seated. Okay, go ahead and get the defendant back out. Okay, the court, is the court order ready?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court's ready to make my ruling. The court is going to reduce the bond to $750,000. The court took into consideration, certainly, the biggest consideration was the offense, the severity of this particular offense. It's pretty egregious to watch that video. But the court also took into consideration the evidence or lack of evidence that the state presented. That was a factor also. Another concern I had was the financial statement that the defendant was to put on file. He didn't seem to take that very seriously at all. And that causes me a concern about whether or not he's taking seriously the allegations against him. So I am going to set the bond at $750,000 with the bond conditions that were already set. But included on that, I want it to be very clear, Mr. Conway, that you are to have no contact, direct or indirect, no threatening or harassment of any victim, witness, co-defendant. If it's you or anybody on your behalf, there's going to be a problem. Do you understand that? Yes, ma'am. Okay, you all can stand. I'm talking to you now. So that's going to be a concern. And then I want to make sure that you provide the court with correct information regarding your person of contact, because basically this affidavit seemed to be your way of saying, forget y'all. I don't want you to open your mouth. Yeah. Seemed to be your way of saying, forget y'all. So you need to provide correct, accurate information regarding who is your person of contact should there be any type of problem. I hope that you're taking this seriously because your responses in this affidavit kind of indicate that you're not. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well now. I wanted to ask for.
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you have been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. Insurance companies do not want you to know this and don't want you to find out what your accident
Now, I just don't understand. What kind of corruption shit is going on, okay? Just let me help me understand. We don't know what the fuck that granny could be doing in them damn courts. The fuck? If she worked there, 10 years or better, she got connections in that motherfucking courthouse. Okay? That's probably why the lady was looking like, you don't look like you're taking this shit serious. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. He probably should have stayed in there. I don't even know if he can get guns or not. Basically, he a sitting duck. Sitting at home with a monitor, he can't be around firearms and shit like that. You a sitting duck. Why would you want to get out? Unless you're going somewhere that's not associated with that address. Mm-mm. That's crazy. I remember when Trap Boy Freddie got caught with that tiger. He was on house arrest. This nigga was right in the motherfucking heart. The trenches of Oak Cliff. Hey, Porky, the pig, you son of a bitch. No, 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 I'm just playing, just playing. I'm just playing, Porky. I love you. Listen, he is not armed anymore, guys. Okay, I said I was just playing, Porky. Golly, I think more arrests gonna be made too. They have to, because if more arrests don't be made, then that means these investigators, that motherfucking police department, the homicide, um, all that shit need to be shut the fuck down because his arrest gonna lead to other arrests. You're not doing your job if you don't solve Roy Lee's case. You're not doing your job if you don't solve Bubba's case. You're not doing your job if you don't solve Ducky P's case. You're not doing your job. Okay? You're just not doing your job. It should not stop here. It should not stop here at all. Hey, E Mills, baby, how you doing? It should not stop here. They not doing their jobs. If they don't solve, if they don't solve all of this shit. But he running around here, he done got bun, dumbass, so anxious to get up out of there. Nigga, you can't be around no firearms or nothing. You're a sitting duck. You're a sitting duck. What can you do? Somebody run up in on you. What you got? Son, what you need a gun for? I'm a man without it. Looking ass. What you need a gun for? I'm a man without it. Put the gun down, son. Put the gun down, son. Come on. This is all you need. No, for real. So, do y'all think, do you think he gonna get some leniency on this case? It's very much given he may get some leniency because Who go to a fucking bond reduction goddamn hearing that goddamn fucking fast? Okay, yes, it may have been 8 days, but it sure didn't feel like it. Okay, um, that's still fast than a bitch. That's fast than a bitch. You know how many goddamn courts and bond reductions and hearings and like you know how many goddamn how much shit go on in them courtrooms? And this nigga got something in 8 days. Then here go another one that's gonna fuck y'all up. This is what I'm saying. It's corruption or something. I'm not playing. Listen, he had that domestic violence case. Any normal motherfucker, that county would have had to come pick you up. You would have bond from this one, made bond from this one, and then the other county would have had to come get you, and you would have had to go over there, and they set you a bond themselves, and then you get on up out that bitch. Ain't no motherfucking way, okay? Especially when there's some serious shit like this going on. I ain't going. I ain't motherfucking going. That grandmama is pulling motherfucking strings. She a beautiful lady though. She a beautiful old lady. She riding for her baby. I know that. And I ain't mad at her. She riding with him as she's supposed to. But I ain't never heard how that happened so fast without the other county coming on up in that thing. How? I don't give a fuck about you having a lawyer. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I ain't had motherfuckers come pick me up over some fucking tickets. The fuck? I don't give a fuck about none of that. This dude got a whole murder case. They want that money, so I knew they was gonna probably give him a bun. Them, you think the sister played a big part? I don't. I don't. I don't believe they did anything. The only thing that I probably feel like they did, I'm eating sunflower seeds. Let me get out y'all ear with this shit. I'm sorry. How fucking rude of me. What I feel like is this is how I feel like they held time. What they probably had went wrong it. I think that the baby daddy, because supposedly he was abusive and all of this stuff, may have made comments about doing something to her and when he found out to him. But I think she may have just wrote it off like this nigga just crazy. He always trying to threat some motherfucking body nigga going on. So maybe he hit her up or something like, bitch, I'm gonna hit your, I'm gonna knock your nigga off, ho. Or something like, you got my baby in this nigga chain. Oh, how you gonna feel when he dead? You know? And she probably didn't want to tell Mo3 no shit like that because shit, you messing up her bread and butter. You messing up her future. She ain't finna tell him, oh my baby daddy got some problems with you. Ain't no telling what the fuck three would have lived. Or chopped her ass the fuck up or something. Who knows? But that's what I think. I think she underestimated. But I can be wrong. That's just my opinion. I'm not blaming none on them people. None at all. But I was just thinking, what if? You know? That's not far fetched. Now, can I say it take place? No. But I can see that happen. You know, them toxic relationships. You know how they go. Motherfuckers say anything. Them toxic relationships hit on a whole different level. And then when they was talking about like it could have been a crime of passion, and this was behind a jealous baby daddy. Absolutely the fuck not. Mm-mm. This shit was gonna go down anyways. He was gonna get unalived anyways. Whether he was busting her sister down or not, they was gonna try to take him out. Or it could have been vice versa. He could have took them out. But unfortunately, they took him out. And then come talk for his son, I think the same meaning. Yep, that's what I I was a mod for Ratchet. I wanna say Ratchet was the second show they came on. Don't hold me to it because I don't wanna lie. But I was one of Ratchet's first mods and they came. And I just remember being very, very I was fresh to the YouTube world. But again, I was one of Ratchet mods and they came over there. Because Ratchet was interviewing every goddamn body. And when she came, they came when the Keela girl came, or whatever, I believe. It really made me upset, but who knows? She probably could have been scared and worked up. She lost this rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But no, I think that was her second time coming, actually. Or the first, one of them. But you see how much backlash you getting on the internet. I wouldn't have had everybody would have found out that my son gave the low or whatever when court started. I wouldn't have threw my baby under the bus. And it ain't just I don't even say just necessarily throwing her baby under the bus because I don't want that to come off as, you know what I'm saying, that she don't give a fuck about her baby or something. But it was like hell nah, like you just opened the door because the chat went crazy. They was like disrespecting the baby boy and stuff like that too. And it ain't his fault. But that kind of just, you know, but don't nobody know how them people was feeling when all this shit was going on. And I ain't trying to justify nothing for nobody, you know. I don't, to be honest, I really don't give a fuck, okay? But this is a very interesting topic, and it seems to have so many people talking about it and investigating and doing whatever. But I've been behind the scenes. I know I have 3 people that I talk to that go back and forth about. Well, actually 4. They actually go back and forth with giving me insight, and we kind of like trying to break it down a little bit and talking. But I never had a chance to come and watch that court hearing, so that's why I came here because I can't go off of what the next motherfucker say. Right. I didn't come into the Mo 3 sector till police started doing the warrant Dallas. Okay. Yeah, 'cause I was a mod over there with him for a long time until he started saying Mo 3 may be alive and some other shit. Okay. I had to get the fuck up out of there. But anyways, it's crazy. I pray that these people do their job because at the end of the day, if Mo 3 was alive, he'll be sitting right there where he was sitting at. Okay? Let's talk about it. If Mo 3 was still alive, he most likely, well, I don't know because 3, he said it in his songs, he do his own work. He ain't paying shit. Why when he can do it his motherfucking self, okay? That's what that is. That's just what that is. We are just unfortunately in a situation where this was just a do or die. It was a do or die. That's the reality. No lie. It was a do or die. It's do or die. And unfortunately he lost his life. I remember him saying that, yeah, he ain't work shit. He ain't work shit. That's when I had to get the hell up out of there. Sko left, and then I think I came behind Sko ass. Come on, let's go. Let's go. This nigga tweaking. But yeah, that's all I really had for tonight, guys. I just wanted to look at it. It is a twister. I forgot the name. I want to try to say it's supposed to be a Twist of Black interview or something like that. I don't know. Um, but I most definitely want to try to find that video. But I'm so tired. I wish I can keep going because I definitely will find it and look. But I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I ain't get. I ain't get to have no nap today either. And Sister Danila been sitting up here spazzing out. She heard that shit, she'll cuss the shit out of me. So what the fuck you mean spazzing out? Yeah, so I'm gonna get on up out here. I feel bad for Mo 3 Kids and his family. Yeah, that I mean, cause it. Why do I keep pushing the mute button? This is what I wanted to tell y'all. Ooh, I forgot. I was just finna end it. Yes, I feel sorry for him, his family, kids, everybody. I feel sorry for everybody that lost their life. It was just a really tragic, tragic time. But this is what I forgot to say. Y'all know how Mo 3 played the song. Um, what the song said. Lost my goddamn train of thought. Hold on. It said he wants the boss man. Yella not the motherfucking boss man, people. I don't know why y'all can't wake up, cause since when do the boss mans be the middle person? Help me. Help me. It was giving he was orchestrating this whole motherfucking finesse. Okay. How the hell is he talking? That's the part that fucking did me. They said that he made calls to the shooter before and after from what the hell? They said that he made a phone call before and after. How is he the motherfucking boss man? Them motherfucking detectives better do their motherfucking bitch ass work. I know that much because it's gonna be all kind of motherfuckers called down there and get on their ass. All kind of people. Because at the end of the day, with the kind of things that was going on with the war in Dallas, in Polar Words or whatever series, whatever you want to call it, I don't know him like that. But if you solve his murder, you got to solve a lot of other people. The war in Dallas, it was either you gonna be dead or you going to jail. Dead or jail. Everybody that played a role, you're dead or in jail. So them detectives, I'm sure they know enough. They said this been going on in investigation for 5 years. I'm sure they've been building and building and building and building. Mo 3 and Trap, not Mo 3, Trap and Yella kept going to jail, guys. So them motherfuckers been talking, okay? They was getting pulled over. I think like 1 month, Yella went to jail like 2 times. They pulled him over with the hand sanitizer shit and took that shit and had to test it to make sure that it was a hand sanitizer because it was like insert bottles. Trap, they been sitting on side of the road and some more shit. He done got a motherfucking tiger and they find out he got a tiger. Take his ass on back in. You know what I'm saying? These people been talking. It's been a lot of talks going on. But I can tell you this. Matter of fact, let me show you this. This is when I say that Tramp played in Yella face. Too much. Too much. I'm finna pull it up before I go. I don't think I want to do two more things before I go. Y'all got time? Y'all want me to do two more things before I go or not? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Give me just a minute. Okay, here you go. Let me share. Let's go, kitty. Hey, Snoopy, baby. I hope all is well. And then we gonna play that man down song. Mm. Look how uncomfortable. What I'm finna show y'all. Look how uncomfortable he looked. They say that he was out the country in Mexico somewhere. But look how uncomfortable Yella was. How he had to play it out. It's damn near like he wanna say, bitch ass boy, what the fuck you doing? Hold on. Do I got it? Hold on. Oh, let me solo it. Here we go. Here we go. This one.
Paper cut, slay, man. Hey, why you gotta come on my shit with this bullshit, man? Man, I'm trying to preview some unreleased music. All right, bro. Nigga heard oh, man. I'm finna go eat, man. This nigga trapped and fucked up my whole goddamn night, man. This nigga came in. So y'all got a paper cut, too? Slay, man. Hold on. Yellow. Yeah. Hey, why you gotta come on my shit with this bullshit, man? Man, I'm trying to preview some unreleased music. All right, bro. Nigga heard oh, man. I'm finna go eat, man. This nigga trapped and fucked up my whole goddamn.
Hello, hello. That's the one, but that's not the beginning of it when he jumped. Hold on. That's not the one. He jumped. He felt really, it was like the obvious. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. He made him look. You got to see the beginning of it. I'm trying to find it. Give me just a minute. Let me go to the shorts. What is this? Hold on, y'all. I just stumbled across some shit I wasn't supposed to stumble across. Hold on. Let me go on mute.
Come up a little nigga trap. Look out, school. No, wholesale business, nigga. Yeah, down body hoe. Yeah. Yeah. Shot caller. Yeah. Come up a little nigga caller. Yeah. Come up a little nigga trap. Look out, school. No, wholesale business, nigga. Yeah, down body hoe. Yeah. Yeah. Shot caller. Yeah. Come up a little nigga caller. Yeah. Come up a little nigga trap. Look out, school. No, wholesale business, nigga. Yeah, down body hoe. Yeah. Yeah. Shot caller. Yeah. Come up a little nigga caller. Yeah. Come up a little nigga trap. Look out, school. No, wholesale business, nigga. Yeah, down body hoe. Yeah.
Did y'all see that? My phone is went dead on my other goddamn phone. You right, Imps. Did y'all just see that? Y'all didn't see what I just played? Let's do Trap Boy Freddy song. Man down. I don't feel no way because I'm over here playing it. I just want to hear his lyrics with my people. That's right. And nigga just said die about it. And then that's Dre. Dre be over there with basically, man, say, hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. Hold on. I don't even think I want to play the man dance. I'm not gonna play this song. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just trying to get this goddamn. Hold on, right quick. Let me see if this it.
What's that? Make you bitch up. For light the motherfucker up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, I'll put you down with this shit. Y'all ain't never listen to new rappers? Put me down with some. Yeah, we got this new shit on that one. Stupid. Hey, bitch. Don't go with the whole shit. I know what he's gonna be on. Who is that over there? That's my youngin', man. Yeah, who's that? That's DJ. Bitch, fuck him too. Alright, should have said that. Should have said that whole ass shit. Yeah. What you want?
Hold on. I found it. This man looks so uncomfortable. I got it. I got it. That nigga looks so goddamn uncomfortable. Okay, let me share the screen so y'all can see it. Okay, I'm finna share the screen right now. I was also driving on the side of right. That was backed up with a queen. Right. It was so many people on that freeway. Um it ain't no telling how many people was on that freeway. It wasn't just that one car. That's for damn sure. Um Let me make this a full screen. Look how uncomfortable he look. Look how he throw the phone, get out their camera phone, get out the view of the camera because it blew him what Trap did. He's playing in his face and shout out to whoever channel this is, baby. But we need your content.
You shining in the dark, nigga. What's that? Light that bitch up. Oh, light that motherfucker up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, I'll put you down on this shit. Y'all ain't never listen to no new rappers? Put me down, what you on? Yeah, we got that new shit over here. Boy, going stupid. Hey, bitch, don't go with the whole shit. I told you what he's gonna be on. Who was that over there? That's my youngin', nigga. Yeah. Who was that? That DJ. Bitch, fuck him too. Yeah. Alright, you should have said that. You should have said that whole ass shit. Yeah. What you want? What's up? Tell them, damn now. Heard they jumped up out the whip. They got ran down. Man, you were fanned out, nigga. Check out. What up? That's my youngin', nigga. Yeah. Who's that? Hey, DJ. Bitch, fuck him too. Yeah. Alright, you should have said that. You should have said that whole ass shit. Yeah. What you want? What's up? Tell them, damn now. Heard they jumped up out the whip. They got ran down. Man, you were fanned out, nigga. They got fanned out, nigga. They caught it with it fanned out. I'm trying to pull up and get them. I thought that's why they was lit. Hey, hold up. Gangsta shit to somebody that get white. Hey, you get that's the beating. I've been playing down.
This nigga uncomfortable as fuck.
And no bitches wasn't no type.
Look, he can't even get in the groove with. He trying to just look normal as best he can.
So they started this and that.
Like he basically
Get my paper up.
Look, that fake. That's a fake ass leg.
Hey, man. Hold on. Hey, why you trying to come with my shit with this bullshit, man? Man, I'm trying to preview some over these music. All right, bro. This nigga here is a hoe. I thought you would fuck with me. All right, bro. I'm finna go. This nigga is a hoe, man.
Now you think y'all might want to sit y'all ass down with the motherfucking feds in town. But man, you can't tell some niggas nothing. If y'all remember, the little homie BG got caught up with the conspiracy charge through his motherfucking lyrics. They brought his lyrics up in court. So man, y'all better watch this shit y'all saying, man. If y'all listen to this boy lyrics, man, it really sound like he talking about Mo 3, man.
He is talking about three on that bitch ass, whack ass, lame ass, hoe ass, cloud chasing ass motherfucking song. You seen his face? Y'all seen that shit? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Y'all seen it for y'all own self. So y'all wanna be like, oh Kiwi, you're just so no, y'all seen it. That nigga had the motherfucker get his face out that motherfucking phone. He did. He had to move his face. Then he sitting up there just dry ass, just smiling. Nigga ain't even smiling. Smiling for what? Smiling at nothing. He was smiling at nothing. That's why they were like, why you gotta come over here with that whole ass shit? But he ain't trying to fall out with Trap. He ain't trying to fall out. I think he wanted to. I feel like he wanted to try to separate himself from him at some point because you stop seeing them really being around like they used to. You really did. After that little thing, you really ain't seen them boys around each other like that. They do, but not like that, like that. You know what I'm saying? I think he started to like, separate himself or something. But boy, but I knew. Okay, guys, I knew that of course these fellas had something to do with it, but I just did not know that it was that goddamn close that his dumb ass is in communications with the shooter and shit. That shit has to be the guy. That shit had to be the dumbest shit to me. The absolute dumbest shit to me. Facial expression says a lot. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go try to see, because y'all done got me a little bit more than a dig. Well, hold on. Hold just a minute. Let me get this charger. I was told about this black twister interview about the Mo3 and how he was saying how they used to have competitions on how many girls they can get and stuff, and that he wish three never got with the sister or whatever. Let me see, can I find it? Somebody told me about it. Like I said, they be telling me stuff, but I be trying my best. I conversate with the people, but I don't. I need to see shit for myself. That's the only way I can just truly engage. Let me see. Was this him? I don't know. Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Twisted Black and Mo3 got into it. Hold on. I mean, and Rain. He won justice for Roy Lee. I don't know. Oh, okay, this little dude, Mo3 first cousin, breaks silence on crazy behind the scenes of Mo3 and YELLABEEZY beef that led to the murder. Okay, this is what was released today, guys. Oh yeah, we finna watch this. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm finna watch this. I'm finna watch this, guys. The world's dumbest criminal. Let's go, kitty. Let's motherfucking go. These couldn't be me, baby. Couldn't be me. First of all, I ain't taking no phone with me, baby. I ain't gonna have no goddamn devices, no motherfucking word. My Tesla, it will be parked. Ain't no Tesla, ain't no nothing. I'm going to go do something. I'm gonna have me a burner clothes, okay? I'm gonna have gloves. I'm gonna band, and guess what? I'm gonna be by my motherfucking self. Cause guess what? I know I ain't gonna tell on myself. I ain't gonna tell on my motherfucking self. At the fuck out. So I ain't gotta worry about this. Motherfuckers is snitching for less than sentence times and some more shit, okay? This is what's going on here, baby. Had a book or something with different girls' names in it, I believe. You watched it, Ems. I'm finna watch that, baby. I don't mind watching it on here either, because I need to watch ours, guys. I'm finna watch this. It's 2:33. I might fall asleep. Hopefully I don't. Let me get a little bit of this in. Let me get a little bit of this in. Oh, this is, I didn't even know the dude has, I thought it was twisted black or something. I did not know that. Hold on. Let me see. How long is this Twisted Black thing? Because Twisted Black, I think he released a song with Mo3. I don't even know how that go. Okay, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. We finna get ready to play this. His cousin, Mo3 cousin.
This is how to create best-selling print-on-demand t-shirt designs in 5 minutes or less. If you're an experienced graphic
So
designer, you're
y'all,
probably
this is
tired of the
almost an
constant
hour. This is
creative
about an
blocks when
hour
it comes to
long. If
creating
this
new
gets to a
designs. And
boring
if
little
you're new to
part,
print-on-demand,
I
you might find it
will.
hard to create designs that are worth selling if you're not using an advanced design tool. And
Uh-oh.
we all know how
Stop.
frustrating it can be when you know what you want to create,
Let me
but
do it
don't
one more
have the
time.
tools or the know-how to make that a reality. That's what makes Kittl such an incredible design tool for designers of all levels. One of my favorite aspects of using is Kittl if you're not sure what you want to create, you can browse their template library for inspiration and use the templates so that they can be customized to tailor your needs. From there, you can push directly to a product mockup and send that to your
Okay.
Etsy shop or Amazon shop or
Okay. So
wherever
I'm
you are
about to play
posting your products
this
for sale, where
and
you've got a
y'all
mockup of
kick
what the
off your
finished product will
shoes
look
and
like with your
relax your
design from Kittl.
feet.
And then there's Kittl
Kick
AI,
off
which is
your
integrated
shoes and
directly into the
relax your
app. You can use it to
feet.
create all
Kick
kinds of
off
image
your
styles, from
shoes and
Art Deco to
relax your. Okay.
psychedelic to kawaii to
Look,
any
girl, we
general
already
t-shirt
laying
graphic
down. Play
clip
the
art. Say I
shit.
want to create a
Okay.
t-shirt
So
graphic,
we
all I
gonna
need
play
to do
this
is type in a
and
prompt that says
shit, a little
detail
bit,
or
just a little
simple as
bit.
I want. For example, I thought it'd be funny to have a skeleton
Yeah,
doing
single rabbit.
deadlifts. Get
No,
it? So I
no,
can
this
type
one
that
just
prompt in,
dropped
and I
a
might adjust it a few
couple
times
of
until I get
a
exactly
few
what I'm
hours
looking for. You can
ago.
even rerun the same prompt.
This
Most
one,
of like most of everybody, like even me too. You know, we came before. Like it's a whole bunch of people claiming now that we was there decades before y'all done came. You know what I'm saying? That be saying that. So how can you say anything like? Yeah. Shit, some of it don't even be making sense. I think a lot of people, it just be saying, a lot of people say it to have something to say so they can use that to try to rap. Okay, boom, let me say this.
Yeah.
All right, boom. I'm glad. Okay, boom. So, Mon OG. Let me say this right there,
Monster.
right? So people don't probably even know this. Before they even started this, let me say, man, they already had they own little stuff going. Or whatever. I don't know, but I was asleep. So I walked up. Everybody walking up. I seen Rain. I'm just shaking everybody's hand. So I shook his hand. So we just like, what's up? So when I shook his hand, I kind of left to go make sure 3 was good. I called him. He was at the back waiting on his car or something. So I ended up going back up there, and he tried to shake. Bro shook my hand again, but I'm moving around trying to make sure bro's so good. I know he already mad because I didn't come. I was asleep, but I'm still trying to make sure he good. 3. So this time when I shake bro hand, he I think he was trying to tell me something, and he just held my hand, kind of. And I was like, bro, let me go. And we kind of got into like a little push and tussle, and I'm like, bro, just let me go. Think about it, we probably just with each other like the day before.
This is at the venue.
Yeah, this at the
yeah, this
venue.
at the venue.
Yeah, we probably with each other the day before. We didn't. I just took them to the studio, to drop studio and everything, probably a week before that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking we good. I think he just cut my little stepson her 2 days before that for sure too. So you know, I forgot what me and him was talked about at Transfer, but I can tell he was trying to tell me something. You know, he probably got another story which he said, but
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home right now.
you know, so you know, in the mix of him, you know, me shaking his hand, we doing like that. I'm like, bro, let me go. And I think he's still trying to tell me something. So I'm like, I kind of yanked from him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't let my hand go. So I kind of, you know, we tough. So I tried to push him, but he didn't go nowhere though. You know, he a big old dude.
Right.
You know, we cool now. That's why I ain't gonna say his name like that.
Yeah,
but
we
I'm
good.
tell
We
ya.
good. Yeah.
So boom. So after that, soon like we get into argument and shit like that, the police come break it up and he just say, come to real life. I swear to God, just like that.
And, well, and so niggas used to say come to real life because that was the hangout spot in North.
Right. Okay, so boom. So we get up there. I mean, you know, I go straight there. So shit. Well, you know, the thing kind of closed. Have y'all watched Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
So, you know, by the time everybody seen me, you know, you remember when old boy was just kind of like just, you know, he ain't finna do nothing, he just scaring them.
Right.
You remember the Boys in the Hood scene when he kind of pushed them kind of thing, you know? So first I jumped the fence, if y'all can kind of see it. I jumped the fence first, and then, you know, like when I jumped there, like I heard them like talking about me, like, and it's kind of just pissed me off. I ain't saying I'm right, but like,
right,
bro, I'm really, you know, we the same age too. People be thinking I'm older, but I'm 28.
Right.
You know, I'm in their age, like, you know, I've been here, like, the people they call big bro like Selma, that was my real partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just the stuff he in front talking about, I'm like, bro, this nigga really thinks it's a game. Right? So it was kind of like a bunch of people too. I would have just went up there and I should have just kept walking and just fought. If anything, but I ended up jumping back over, you know, it was about 40 people. So, you know, that's what happened.
And so this is how I get introduced to Ledoux.
I was wrong though.
Yeah, I say,
I was wrong. He's
but y'all see, but you see, you know, I ain't no stupid ass nigga. I'm already fighting cases and stuff.
Right,
like
right,
that. You
right,
see, I
right.
went to jail the next day. Y'all probably didn't even know that.
Nah.
No, when I left, that was God, and you know, to let me know I'm tripping. When I left, I got pulled over.
Right.
And I had a whole chop in the trunk.
Damn.
Yeah.
So so I ended up tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so and again, I love.
But I wasn't trying to disrespect y'all studio.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, bro,
But he told me to come.
yeah, I said, tell Ledoux to come holler at me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to that, but you was like one of the like respectful, bro. When I met you, like just a respectful thing.
Right.
And
like he pulled up.
Right. But no, that wasn't that.
That was that, bro.
No. 3 came by himself that day. Personal.
I think I don't want to say because I don't want to feel fake, but I think kind of it was a lot of people there. You know, I think that was that person time to get a lot of clout, and like the disrespect that just happened, like
right,
it just threw me off. And then you said come straight up there,
right.
So you know you obviously trying to
show, yeah.
Far drive to get to them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Come up there.
How I'm thinking
so you can
of
have
it.
a show or whatever. The fuck. Yeah.
You feel me? How I'm thinking of it.
Right.
We ain't, you know.
And he's from McKinney. And do you remember that time?
Yeah.
As far, take us through that time as far as what that was and how it affected 3, where people that he looked up to were saying they weren't trying to give him the pass of being from the North.
And people that was under him too, that you know looked up to him. So you saying tell you how like he was feeling like?
Yeah.
Okay, most of everybody that was saying that like been knowing us, like you know what I'm saying. It just threw us off. Like before all that, like let me see, like
as you start getting high, you start getting up, you start going up.
People, you know what I'm saying? Like it was bothering. I remember like people don't even know like through all that stuff, right? It's a lot of times like people ain't even know he was there, he dead. But doing all this stuff like that, like, say it be late nights, he right there probably finna, you know, do something else, like, you know, but he talk, like, it'll bother, he'd be up, like, that shit was really bothering him, because people really know, like, yeah, we born out there, but, you know, bro, we've been here before, probably all y'all, you know what I'm saying, and most of y'all be from, like, Garland and stuff like that, and most of the people that were seeing it is my partners. You know what I'm saying? And when that started right there, I was in the jail the first time.
Yeah.
You know, when they had everybody coming for his lane and they was seeing he wasn't here. Do you remember that picture when everybody was,
Yeah.
you know, I was in jail. Like, if I was out, wouldn't nobody even say pull up? Like, right.
So let me say this, and again, we just talking now. Now we're having a conversation because, you know, I didn't know 3 at the time, and this is just me speaking personally, but we you know, we from North Dallas, right?
Yeah.
And you know, when you grew through elementary in North Dallas, middle school, going to junior, Lake Highlands, and going through it, there was people that was saying that he's not from North Dallas that was like born in North Dallas, grew up on Forest Lane.
Right.
That's where I heard it the most. Like, he didn't go through first grade here. What would you say to those who did say like he wasn't born on Forest Lane at Medical City?
Just ask like, you know, some people that you know, just, you know, he went to Forest Meadow. You know, I mean, right, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Why do you think
I don't even understand. He been out there though.
He been out there.
Why do you think they honed in on that so much?
Did they what?
Why do you think they made that such a focus, like him not being from the North?
Man, probably. Man, it started probably like, I'm gonna say with the younger people, probably like me getting into it with certain people and just want something to say. Like it's like I was I was in jail, but I was doing like, I don't want to say nobody's names, but man, most of the younger people, like, it was already stuff starting before that. Like, okay, so boom. Let me say this. This Poe, my little brother. Y'all know little Poe. You know he probably, man, you know, that's my dog to this day, right now. Like, I swear to God, we finna turn up. You know what I'm saying? He know that. But we talk about this all the time. So let me see. When I was young, when we was younger, you know, that's been my dog. I got Poe way before 3 started rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, 3, my big brother and his big brother used to be beefing. His big brother named Chauncey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So probably like since 010, 09, like it was a video 3 had of him and Chauncey getting into it. You know, I don't want to just say what happened, but Chauncey ain't look so good. You know, but 3 had people with him too. You know what I'm saying? So when I showed my partner, like, Lil Po, like, this your big brother, because I didn't know it was his brother. Like, you know, that's kind of where that part started. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would make, but who not gonna ride with their big brother?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
with Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work.
Would you say it grew after like Hold Your Tongue came out, and like that the rhetoric of him not being from the North started to grow even more when that song started getting kind of popularized around the city?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I think they just, a lot of people know, I think they just wanted something to just say. And I don't even know where that came from.
Because there's a lot of niggas that's not from the North.
Right.
I mean, shit.
Most of everybody, like even me too, you know, we came before, like it's a whole bunch of people claiming now that we was there decades before y'all done came. You know what I'm saying? That be saying that. So how could you say anything like, shit, some of it don't even be making sense. I think a lot of people, it just be saying, a lot of people say it to have something to say so they can use that to try to rap. Okay, boom, let me say this.
Yeah.
All right, boom, I'm glad. Okay, boom, so, you know, Mon OG. Let me say this like this, right? So people don't probably even know this. Before they even started this, let me say, man, they already had they own little stuff going. Let me say that I was probably like 14, 13 one time, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sleep at K-Rilla and Debo house. And you know, Mon always went out, he used to go out with Debo little sister, Amdu.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they been kind of like knowing each other. So like it'd be stuff like I heard like kind of Debo them saying like when they both first started rapping, like certain people was going to, they was going to like 3 shows, and then when Mon had a show, everybody wasn't kind of wasn't really, but I'd be mad too though. I think you hear me?
I hear
Yeah, like I just heard them saying that. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be mad too though. Like if y'all going to her and
so not doing the same for with the unity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where that part started right there. But let me say this: one time I was like young, right? So I'm sitting, we at Devo's sister house. I'm do big sister. I think we was at Koya house. So
It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just sitting there asleep. I'm supposed to go to school the next morning. I don't even think I went, but every time I wake up, 3 in the morning is in there arguing. They was arguing for like probably like 5 hours. This is before Hold Your Tongue.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3 years before Hold Your Tongue came out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold Your Tongue came out when I was like 16. That probably happened when I was 14. So, you know, that OG though, I'm just telling the real story.
no,
Like, I've been knowing Moan before that. That's why
respect
when they always had that stuff like that, like I ain't got in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was really around each other. People didn't, I don't know if a lot of people
Now
know.
people, I mean, Mon has always said it like, nah, that was my little, that was my little.
Right, but you know, 3 be being stubborn too though. He ain't always, he don't always be right, but you know, I don't know what they, and then Moan's little cousin, do you know the main person, three other best friend, it was Debo, DK, Good and them like that. So 3 best friends, DK, you know, that's Moan's little cousin.
Ah, it's
like they've been knowing each other since probably 3 was real young, like years before.
Yeah.
You know, Hold Your Tongue come out. But go back to that one story. So boom, we at Koya house, right? And I was 13, 14, something like that. So boom, these niggas is in there arguing about something crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I just keep falling asleep, waking up. They in there arguing probably like 4, 5 hours. And I think Moan, like, tell him he finna tell T Cash to pull up and stuff like that. And they just in there screaming, you know, they just screaming, like, tell him, come on. You know, shit like that. So they already had their own little, probably like little problems before all that came out. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so, because even 3 spoke on it, man, with T Cash. He said, I used to stay at your house. I used to check your mail and your stepdaughter.
His stepdaughter used to go out. They wasn't talking. I remember that he wasn't talking. His stepdaughter used to go out with DK, the boy that I'm talking about. Yeah. And that was 3 best friends. And this how you do it here. Like T Cash lived in Plano at this time. You know, so that's how he used to go to his house. You know, the girl was, you know, so that's his partner girlfriend, but you know, 3 so cool, like, so you know, that was like his sister. But T Cash, this is when I Don't Play came out. He not realizing who they is.
Right.
Hey, he probably going in like, it's some little kids. Like, he didn't think about it. But he wasn't lying.
Yeah, no, okay, all right. Yeah, we won't making it up.
That's how I know if I'm lying. You know, how, you know, asking, did he ever live in Plano? And, you know, when all that shit came out or whatever.
Right.
You know
so what was your thoughts when you seen the North Dallas OG's interviews on Real Life Street Stars?
I mean, it was so goddamn funny because, like we said, you know, Moan like them would say that, boy. Boo them, you know, I don't know what they did in the past, but me and Boo, that was my nigga. Like, before the show, like he said, like Boo was just with us. I think he wanted to control the scenario of 3 coming to North Dallas and doing something, right? So 3 not realizing that all you gotta do is just tell your little brother. Just tell me. So by the time he get there, it's like Rain is the one calling Gangsta Boo.
Yeah.
You know, 3 I don't think 3 really talking to him like that at that time, like telling him like we finna come, we need an apartment and shit like this. Like so by the time they get there, you know, I'm like, bro, why the fuck? What you mean? We just go over here.
Yeah, we just go to the goddamn apartments we want to go to.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Who we checking in with?
Yeah, so, you know, then Gangsta Boo, he was barbecuing and shit like that. You know, I could tell, like, when he had all the way, I mean, what was that, the long time coming? Like, I could just look at his face while it was going on that something already happened that he didn't like. But you can't, whatever happened, you was talking to Rain, though. You wasn't talking to bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think he wanted to control the scenario, but
that makes sense.
By the time Rain them came, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Just come on. I'm gonna show you what house to go to. You know, it was like we were saying on thing. Like he shot at my partner Keyman house. Like,
right.
What are you doing? So it's not like they were just saying fuck him. It's just like, oh yeah, damn. Now they see shit like that. Like, all you gotta do is just call me.
How do you feel, of course, when bloggers come in to play? Because you know, Say Cheese came in and he had made a post of like, you know, Mo 3 goes to the hood they say he can't go to.
Yeah.
And that's when, of course, the North Dallas OGs things happened, and 3 came to real life the next day to do his response to it.
Yeah.
You're in the background. Like, how are you seeing this play out? Like, all right, the North Dallas OGs go in. Right. 3 responds immediately. I think that same night he shot he shot 221 that night.
Right.
And
right, he did.
How were you seeing it? Like, how's this about to play out? Because again, and Say Cheese is on the platform.
This shit, Okay, so boom. Like this shit been going on. So how I'm seeing it, like, it's just like we know that certain people doing it just trying to get it on, you know, I guess, but
yeah, you know,
I
you
can't
attach yourself to a name.
Right. But let me say, like, y'all know the person K Rilla that
We know
always
K Rilla,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
So boom, like, so one time me and probably Mom was having a disagreement, but you know, like, I respect K Rilla so much, that's probably the only person I'm like I want to play with in this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so just say me and him get into it, like, he already told me, like, nah, that ain't going on. You can't disrespect, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let him do that either. But so shit like that with them, I just kind of like,
yeah,
I can't say too much. That ain't my
it ain't your situation to speak on.
So, but three don't give a fuck. You know, that was more like friends. You know, so you know, like with that shit, I be going out like what K Rilla said. I'm gonna listen to Big Brother. Yeah. So you know how I'm looking at it, like, shit. Yeah. Like, I don't think he was wrong, because it's certain. I mean, he ain't always right, but they could have just called him and.
It's okay to disagree with 3, because again, I don't ever want to say 3 was problematic. He wasn't problematic, but he's
always right.
He's not always. It's not always. He stood 10 toes on something that you could be like, bro, you can kind of, you know, a little leeway.
Right. Right. Real shit. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be serious though. I think it was all just, you know, like they said something, so he just had to come tell his side.
How dangerous was 3?
Man, 3 is a beast, fool. He was really, like, you see how I'm saying, like, you see how everybody say I'm fucked up and shit. Like, if y'all heard that, right. So you know, like, shit like that. Like, if K Rilla tell us something, I'm listening. He probably like, that's his big brother too, but he like, shit. He damn. That's K Rilla protege. You know they didn't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know they all 5, 6, 7 years older than me, but yeah, bro, 3 like that. I swear for God to my life, like, I ain't just saying that because that's my brother, but yeah, I wouldn't ride for him so hard, like, if he was a hoe.
3 signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently,
then stand on letting he say it.
Around the time when it started getting, like, the beef started being really heavy, there was rumors that he would be talking to spirits, or, you know, he like dabbling in the dark arts. Was that any of that true?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that nigga probably just, you know, he don't smoke or nothing, so like, I think that's what he do on his free time. Like, I go to his house or something like that, you might just catch him just staring in the space, like, after we done had a conversation like that. So I see it. Like, I see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, with shit like, I don't think even people know shit like this, but like, you know, the same way he died, right? Yeah. Before I went to jail, right? He was leaving Big T one time, right? And somebody shot in his car just like that.
Oh, wow.
Like, he died, he already got, same place he died at, he already, then, like, he just bought a new Benz, right? He leaving Big T, somebody like, aired the shit out, he done hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? A couple years before that, like, there be certain shit he be already knowing that's gonna happen before it happened. Too, like, you know, a lot of this shit talking to spirits thing, I think he had a real connection. No bullshit.
Did you ever feel like he was evil?
That he was what?
Evil.
Yeah. But he tried not to be, but when he get in that mode, when bro get in that mode, ain't no for shit, fuck it. Bro like that. Yeah, he fool. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, let me see. I got some partners and shit that done died that was real cool, that, you know, got good hearts and shit like that. That's my brother. I love him to death. I cry every damn day. She didn't, you know, that's my girl. She didn't see me cry in the middle of the night just about him, but I can't, like, Karma motherfucker, like, bro.
Karma's
I don't want
real,
to say that, but he's somebody that, you know, if you die, like, I can see why he died.
Do you feel like he had gotten away with some things because he was with under Money Mob with Puka Leroy?
Yeah. I remember Puka.
Yeah, and there were stories that he used to terrorize.
Right.
Like, do you feel like things catch up as far as just the terror you put in the streets and the fear you put in people's hearts?
Yeah. Yeah, like a motherfucker. That's why I say karma, motherfucker. Same way he died, shit. Same way he died. Yeah, karma, motherfucker.
So let's put
Y'all
it
know
like
what
this.
he was rapping about?
Right.
Yeah, we do.
He wasn't lying.
He documented everything.
Yeah, he wasn't lying.
Yeah, he's speaking from life.
Man, I swear to God on my kids, he wasn't lying.
Oof.
He was not lying.
So we need
I remember being like, I seen something before anybody there, all I seen was this thing on the internet. You know, boy, where you was at last night, boy? He's like, I already know what's going on.
Right. So
wait. So Rain said he would get a call like around 4 a.m. and 3 would just answer. 3 would just call him and he just start laughing.
Yes. Like this type of shit I'm saying, like it's before the shit beef. That's the only beef that was famous, but way before this shit, like you ain't. Every time I call my brother, he gonna answer his phone. So if I'm calling my brother and he not answering the phone, it's some like then you see this. Okay, I'm being funny. Where you was at last night, boy? You hear me? Like I swear for God, I'm saying this on the phone, man. Shut your ass up. You can get somebody in trouble. But I'm just being funny though. Like I swear for God, man. Call my motherfucker.
Before, so I talked to my partners about this. Mo3 was dissing on songs before, way before, and albums, and people just didn't put shit together, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right, and like they been like had some problems. Them two, like way before they even blew up. Like,
what kind of problem? Because mind you, again, you're talking to real life here.
Right.
Yeah, mind you, we done filmed everyone together.
Nobody
technically in harmony.
Right.
From what we see.
Right.
But you're saying that there's things that's going on behind the scenes.
Right. Way before, I think this is probably around Hold Your Tongue, right? But one of my cousins did a song was with YELLABEEZY, right? And he don't know this, but he was already like, you see some other rapper, you asking, and you heard from where you're from. So like they was at a studio downtown, and this is just out top. So bro was already like he was asking my cousin. He told him he was from McKinney and shit like that. And you know what people be saying. But 3 already blown. 3 just dropped Hold Your Tongue. I don't know what he heard, but he was already talking about him like, oh, so he not from North Dallas, like the same shit y'all was saying, but not knowing who he talking to.
Yeah.
And he told 3.
Yeah. Man, sometimes I always be the nigga talking.
Yeah, he not knowing.
What do you think made 3 like that? Like, was it just in his blood, or it's some shit he seen, or
hanging around K Rilla?
K Rilla, oh. Wait, no, when you say hanging around K Rilla, like what is about K Rilla that made him? Because I asked Rain, do you think 3 had a Napoleon complex, like just that little man syndrome?
Yeah, he did. I be seeing this shit all the time. Hell yeah, that nigga had little man syndrome like a motherfucker. You hear me? But I can't say too much. But I just think K Rilla has today, but when it comes to their side, just being around, just like, I think they like, K Rilla little brother is 3 age, so just seeing people, that's really like that, just want to be like them.
Yeah, who was the first person you feel put a gun in Mo3 hands?
Debo.
Okay, he did say, yeah, he did. He actually did rap. He actually did say it.
Debo.
So let me ask you one. Oh, go ahead.
I was trying to think of a way I could tell a little story. Okay, boom, let me say this. Like, okay, something happened one time, so I was like 14, 15, I used to fight a lot, and K Rilla and Debo was like, shit, bro, I know 3 gonna be mad, but you want her, you can have it. He like, they know, I know he don't want us to get it to you, but you gonna die, you fight too hard. So you need to get this. And they gave it to me, I never said nothing.
Nick, when it comes, no, that's some real shit.
That's like, shit, he gonna be mad, but shit, fuck it. I don't care if he gonna be mad or not. That's why they probably like shit like that. Them his real friends. That's why like you can't like 3 got that little people syndrome, and he be stubborn. You know, they some real live street niggas, like, you know,
Yeah.
so that's why, you know, people get grown. He was going through all that. That's, you know, they were still cool, but they didn't talk every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
you know, like, ain't no.
You can't really just mix everything with everything.
Yeah, and everybody ain't finna just, they gonna tell you right from wrong.
When 3 said
like
everybody
this,
ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner, who do you feel he was talking about?
Man, some more people that done did some wrong stuff, but I know exactly who you were talking about.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was 3 and Roy Lee's relationship from your standpoint?
Man, Roy Lee was around us like a lot. They had got.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with
They had got, you know, like, so, you know, when everybody turned their back on 3, like we were just talking about, like, did y'all see Roy Lee was the only one on his side?
Yeah, man, it seemed like he was the only vocal person that was putting it down for him. Like, nah,
like,
come
you
on
can
now.
see that shit, like everybody was against him. Shit, you gotta return that favor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was against him. It's only right.
Rainwater had always said that Rainwater was Roy Lee's friend, and then he introduced him to 3, and of course they had their relationship. How hard did 3 take Roy Lee's death after, you know, of course, getting shot and then dying a week later? How hard did he take that?
Bro, he was really fucked up. I remember seeing it, like, you know, he called me and just like, damn, my nigga just died. And then I tried to call bro back, he went answer. Like, I ain't never seen 3 cry or nothing, but I know that's what he was doing. Like, real shit, bro. I ain't never seen him cry, but after he said that, like, both of them, when Bubba and Roy Lee died, he called me and said, damn, my nigga just died, bitch. Like, I tried to call him back, he wouldn't answer the phone for an hour.
Bubba was a little harder because of course, Bubba was almost like a protege where he was bringing up. He was young. Bubba was young still. No kids, no young.
He was a baby. And 3 ain't never met no young niggas that ain't smoke. That was like that. Ain't do no drugs, smoke. You know, I'm gonna smoke on that weed. Back then, I'm popping an X pill or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Bubba, he was just like with the mind, like they on the same type of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, what was Bubba to 3?
Shit. We met him probably at the same. Let me see. That was just little. I don't want to say too much, but they did. But that was his.
Seemed like a protege. Seemed like
that was his little protege.
Yeah. But everybody knows like Bubba was.
They was shit back to when they first met. Shit. Since they first met, they was with each other damn near every day. That was like his brother. That turned to my brother. That was my nigga.
Yeah.
Like Bubba, he's so cool, bro. So cool and laid back, and he was on the same time as 3. So yeah, they got real close. Like shit.
I remember they used to score on each other. That shit be funny.
Yeah, that shit be funny.
So you know you're close to a person.
Yeah, they was real close, bro.
If you don't mind me asking, where was Cole Gotti in this situation? Like during this North Dallas run of Hold Your Tongue and beefing with North Dallas and going through all that, where was Cole Gotti in this?
Okay, so you know, Cole Gotti first, he was like, you know, in the Crooks and shit, like just he had like weird friends type of shit, you know, but they was weird to me, let me say that, but you know, they be getting money and shit like that, but he ended up going back like to the country, you know what I'm saying? He ended up going out like that shit too fast for his.
Yeah.
You know, if you understand, it's 15 minutes away.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes away, but you understand the world better. I understand that world better than this world over here.
Right.
So let me go make my situation over here.
Right, that's it. He just went back and to that type of environment. Like it's too fast for him. That's it. But he was there. That's his brother. Like he was always. He probably went in a lot of places with us, but he was a lot of places with us. Like they argue every day. Like it'll be certain shit. Like I remember we were going to a motherfucking show one time and Corey had put some vodka in motherfucking water bottle, shit like that. And 3 got mad about him for putting the water, some vodka in the water bottle. Like, what the fuck wrong? Like, bro, he wasn't wrong for that, but they found little stuff. Back then, they would find little stuff. I think that's why, like,
because
you can
3 almost drank it or something. That's what it was.
He didn't want us to bring, like, weed or alcohol. Like,
let's not do too much. Yeah,
Yeah, shit like that. But it's a long drive, dog. Man, you ain't finna get in trouble. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they had their ups and downs, but they love each other, and you can see like ever since bro died, you can see it in his eyes. Like it's a lot of shit that he didn't. It's a bunch of shit that I had to tell him that they was getting into it about, like that he didn't understand, and now he know. Cause just like you can't tell him nothing, you can't tell him nothing either.
Yeah.
But they brothers though, like.
Yeah, I think 3 had made, when people hear the music of 3, and when he talks about having to share my last 2-piece with my little brother,
Right.
and they talking about Corey, they're talking about Kogati. So it's like, no matter what, he's still you're part of the story.
Right, but Corey a boss too though. A lot of people that know, so it's a lot, you know, and that's his brother. So shit, they argue all day, and Corey ain't finna. Ain't nobody got time to be listen to everything you say. Like a brother be. Shit, 3 want to be everybody's daddy.
Nah,
Which he don't be wrong about a lot of shit too, though. You know, he be wrong, but you know, a lot of shit he be right. But bro he just ain't trying. No,
he came to real life, and he swore he could beat us in Connect 4, but we got on his ass.
Did you?
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. I literally got on his ass.
No.
You
It's on film.
No,
I ain't never seen that.
He was dumbfounded when that did. He was like, "What the fuck?"
If you didn't beat him, you can make $1 million off Connect 4.
Because that nigga was
Thank you for saying that.
Damn.
We gonna run that. We gonna run that play
It's
back.
on film.
It's on film. It's on film.
How many times you beat him?
Twice.
You beat him twice?
Twice in a row.
How many times did y'all play?
The third time.
The
third time I hopped out of it.
That nigga took.
No, we been. Yeah. We,
$200 for me.
yeah, right.
Okay, so boom. Let me tell you this though.
Go ahead, shoot.
I beat him 2 times. At the first time, I never beat him again.
He learned you.
He took me.
I didn't want to go at him the third time. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
good. We up. Yeah, we up.
You're right.
I can live with that.
That was the best thing going.
I can live with that. Now, and for that, people don't know that 3 had a playful side to him.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that as far as he did have a side that was like, it wasn't all stepping and sliding.
Yeah, for real. Like, shit, hell yeah. Besides that shit, a motherfucker make him mad, and we sit there and play all day. He's the most genuine person like ever. If like y'all relationship, I see how cool y'all was. Just, I mean, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember me now, but I'm 28. So do the math how long I've been seeing y'all.
Come on, since a kid, yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just turned 28 December 6th. So you just do the math, like shit, you know, but y'all, like bro, if he fuck with you, y'all gonna laugh and talk all day.
That nigga funny in a bitch.
Man, he funny in a motherfucker.
Now, I see why him and Roy Lee connected, because I'm like, just in general.
Man, we was doing some clips one day, me, him, and Roy Lee. They own it, right? So shit, I just can't. I'm damn near fucking love. He telling me like I done fuck. They both so funny. You know what I'm saying? So I'm laughing at both of them, but you know they gotta tell me if you laugh one more time, I'm kicking you out.
So what do you think his funniest clip is?
Probably that one I'm talking about when he was,
So with him and Roy Lee.
Let me say this. Probably the one that I'm talking about. Let me see. It's the one when 3 was supposed to drop the shot of 3.0 and he was in the studio rapping. So if you look at that little clip, I'm the one open the door. But we had to do it 100 times, so they had to take really like you can see if you look at now that I'm telling you. But I think that's the funniest one because that's the first one I did with both of them. That's the only one I did with both of them. And every scene, like we literally had to do 100 times, man, because I couldn't stop laughing at both of these niggas. Like that shit was so fucking funny. Like,
Man, I think the funniest one is when his girl was like, "Who is this calling?"
How to create dope t-shirt designs for a print-on-demand store. Whether you're creating t-shirt designs for clients or for yourself,
he was like, "I can't see."
Right.
And he just kept pulling it out, but he got
right.
I can't see.
That was his big cousin though, D.
Do you feel
y'all know the boy? Y'all know Playboy Smoke? Y'all be seeing him with Coke? I don't know, but that was his mama.
Yeah.
That was his mama. They could.
Do you feel most 3 could have had a comedic career? Like he like when he was sitting down doing the Fort Worth shit.
Yeah.
He was really getting into his comedy bag.
Right.
But before we're gonna come back, can you speak on the situation as far as in Fort Worth, that how 3 was taking, how that was for him, having to fight that case, not making music? How was that for him? Because a lot of people don't know that he really couldn't do what he was born to do.
Man, I seen the whole world turn their back on him really after that. I swear for God, like even the car, what's the little car shows they were having downtown after
Yeah,
that?
the 97.9 car show that they did not. He's supposed to.
They
out of every name, he's really supposed to be up there.
Man, and I'm asking, I just get out of the penitentiary. I see everybody there, and I'm asking, bro, like, why you ain't there? Bro?
Mind you, we there.
Right.
I'm like, bro, 3's not there.
Right? Do the people know that? You know, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, bro. It was like
I don't think they
it's the
realize
elephant in the
that.
room. Like you see everyone here except
him.
3's not here.
Man, when I said, he just threw it off and kept going. He knew they couldn't fuck with him, but it hurt him. You can tell he hurt him. Like, you're not gonna see. He not gonna show you when he really sad. Like, it's gonna be hard to catch him. You gonna just hear it. He gonna rap about it. But I asked him, like, why you ain't at the car show? Remember, I was on the app probably, like, I had got out. I was like out for like 2-3 months. And before I got out, I remember he had signed one of them deals with Epic, but
Oh yeah, the first deal, the first situation.
Right. So by the time I'm getting out, I'm thinking it's all the way up. So I'm seeing like he's still like, he got bad women, good women with like, with money and shit too. But really at this time when I get out, like he was really going downhill. Like he was strong, he kept strong, but that shit was hurting him. I could see it in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like when I asked him one time when I looked at his eyes and when I never brought it up again. Like, damn, this why you ain't go? Like even the next one, the only reason he was there because the role let him. I remember 3 had a show with R. Kelly. 3 had a show with R. Kelly, and it's a dude that worked for 979, bald head ass nigga. He fat, if y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know. He kind of older, but he look at 3 face around this time. That's probably like right after the car show. You know what I'm saying? Look at 3 face and tell him shit. I'm done with this Mo 3 shit. I ain't got nothing else to, And 3 just walking back and forth like he don't care, but I can look at him and tell him like it's fuck him up. But he knew that. He knew he was gonna can't nobody fuck with him. He just kept working though. And shit, it paid off.
What was the song you think that put him back on?
219.
Wait. Not Ain't I?
Ain't I?
Yeah, Ain't I came out.
Ain't I? Not, yeah, but they didn't.
That was Sierra already had the
It was 219.
219.
219 was
the one that put him back on.
Yeah, and I was probably like
it was
keeping going on social media type shit, but 219 did it. Because everybody didn't know he was like that. And that proved that everything he was saying, like, I think
and again, we were able to film the 221, which was right after that.
And and I was probably dropped right after the forward shit in the mix of
mix of all that, yeah.
Like it makes him going way downhill.
That right there.
But I heard
solidified.
Guy's brother, I forgot his name. But shit, we was in Hollywood when we went to BET Awards.
Yeah.
He said he signed 3 from him singing that in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's the first time, you know what I'm saying?
That'll make you sign somebody.
Yeah, that's why he got signed. In that channel.
How? Because everybody did see that deal that 3 was supposedly had signed, and everybody was excited about like, okay, he signed, but it just seemed like it wasn't a real deal. Was that a real deal that he got?
Yeah, I swear to God, it was a real deal. I seen my partner, man. We don't like to talk about him a lot, but his name is Todd. T.O.D. You know, shit. They went half with it, and it was a nigga named Littles, if y'all know Littles or something. I mean, not Little. Nah, what's the nigga name? I forgot. Littles is the nigga he was finna sign to, but him and T.O.D. shit. I remember I'm in a car with them when they took the money to the people to buy him out the deal.
Oh wow!
Like, I swear to God.
And so 3 was always speaking facts, basically.
Yeah.
Because he said that's what happened. Like people are, he said, bro, I bought out that deal. It wasn't the situation I wanted.
I put that on my kids. I remember them I remember them pulling up to, bro. Let me say this, bro. Bro don't do nothing. He's a good man. But he's been $1 million nigga. He still got money.
Yeah, how much money was 3 making? Not the hype, but like around that time of before the Empire did. How much was he making on his own, like just doing shows and showing up?
Shit, I can't just say because I thought he was broke. He'd be living downtown doing stuff like that, but 3, I ain't pocket watching, but he wasn't broke. I don't even say that. He was stacking. He he wasn't where he was supposed to be. He was down here. He had to pay the lawyers and bond out of jail, and do all type of shit. It was
he had Porsches. He had multiple cars.
Wait, let me say this. So when I'm saying that, I thought he had. That was probably when it first happened, but that shit was going on before the Empire deal for at least like 2 years. Yeah, man, he had some money.
He had some money.
He had some motherfuckers.
He's the first person, and again,
we ain't the type of people to be talking about money all day and putting it in each other's faces.
He had told niggas, because again, people in Dallas used to think about used to be able to get maybe 1,000 a show, maybe 2,000. 3 would start saying, I'm getting 7,000 a show, 10, 13, and it was unheard of at the time.
Right.
But he was like, let me show you receipts. He was like, I'm really getting this per show.
Right.
And it was like,
he's like having a bunch of shows too. We having a bunch of shows too, and I'm going at this time, but I'm not seeing them doing the money part. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't know, but I'm sure he was, because at this time, like, we all living downtown, and he got all these cars, so shit. Yeah, he was just stacking. And don't forget this too. He like fucking. So you got probably 10 girlfriends that got money.
Yeah, goddamn.
You had 10 bitches for 10.
That nigga said he actually paid for somebody's body. He like, I'm gonna pay for the body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for that body to get right.
And his main ones, they all bosses, like got real paper. So you got 3 girls for shit, $20,000. That's 60.
And plus, he wasn't really no flashy nigga either.
Right.
I think he just did the flashy shit because that's what you had to do.
Right.
And he shot that DK. That nigga
Let me say that when I first got out of jail, I think that shit first, like, that's when it first kind of happened. I got out of jail probably 1 week after the Fort Worth shit happened.
Yeah.
Probably like 2-3 weeks. He had just got out of jail. He had just bonded out of jail, and some more shit was happening. He died with a bunch of secrets that I gotta keep
right
at that time. But shit, he was low for a little bit, but he ran that shit back up out of nowhere. That's what I'm saying. Like when he posted the video that he had all this money, that fucked me up too.
Damn.
Right.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your house for any reason.
But we in downtown at these big old
he moving around.
He got we downtown at these big old, condos on the 5th floor. On the 50th floor. He got a house and goddamn, they moved, but he had a house in McDermott still. Yeah, he had money.
Right.
I wasn't pocket watching, but yeah, that motherfucker had money. But shit, he always was living good. Shit, I be thinking shit, he be having girls pay, but I haven't like him, but I have money. Yeah, sometimes I have the first one. Yeah, I have probably. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, I haven't like him, but so we weren't really, pocket watch. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really pocket watching that. Yeah.
If YELLABEEZY was to get convicted for Mo3's murder, right?
Yeah.
What type of time would he have in jail? You think that it'd be bad for him? You think there are people in jail would be
no, you can say that, but they got this thing in prison. Like, people be seeing thinking it's bad, but they got this shit called safe prisons. In prisons, if you do anything in the penitentiary, you going to SEG. They be on. It ain't penitentiary ain't how it used to be. Right. Yeah, it be rock and roll on some certain music, but safe prison, he'd be good.
Right.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
Can I ask you, Rainwater, what do you feel he had to add to Mo3's career? People keep saying that Rainwater wasn't responsible for Mo3's success, that Mo3 was responsible for his own success.
He could have made it anyway, but 3 nonchalant. Rainwater was gonna be the one. He helped it a lot because 3 don't know how to talk to people. He don't care what people think. Rain gonna be the one put it in your face and let you know. 3 could drop the best song, but it's all about promotion and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need that Rainwater.
Yeah,
and he know that too. That's why he get, when he signed his deal, shit.
He said he never had a deal with Rainwater though. He never actually signed up.
I don't.
No paper.
It was a verbal. It was a verbal
That's
contract.
what I'm saying. But you see how close they was to the end of to his days. Shit. That's how he know. That should show you right there. Rain did a lot of hard work. Cause 3, he ain't finna drop. They was up when 3 signed. They both was up. Shit. He gave.
They both paid.
I heard he gave some money out of his own pocket. Like without the paper shit. So this is just, you know, Rain, he did a lot of good shit.
Did the family
he gonna put this shit in the motherfucker's face.
Did the family give Rain like reins to his music after his death? Like did the family say, Rain, go ahead and do your thing?
Yeah, that's what they said. But you know, like I said, like he didn't put it on. He didn't have. They wasn't on paper. So yeah, I think they put. I think he had them put him. He told his mama to tell them to put him on the paper. To like, but I'm saying if you didn't though, Three would have. If they didn't put him on paper, like his name, this 5-6 years later.
Man,
though,
listen,
he
a lot
gotta
of rappers have died.
Yeah,
and I've never seen it, probably outside of Tupac, someone legacy be lived on like they're still here.
And it's old songs that sound new.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He sent it to me, be like, check this out, and I heard like, bro, he be thinking I ain't heard it, bro. I know exactly. I call him back, be like, bro, how the fuck you make this song sound like that? Wow. I'll run him the whole verse. Like, that's a good job, bro.
That's great.
Like, so if that didn't happen, like, bro would have been forgot about by now.
So yeah, people was like, man, you ain't gonna be here in about 3-6 months to be over. It's 5 years later.
It's 5 years later.
I'm still selling like a mother.
And another one for the drop.
Another one. He's like, every time Rain drop album, and I got another one. I'm like, what?
One. Yeah, he doing this thing. So yeah, I think
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy. Or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking.
Yeah, they did that, but why not? Like,
well, there's a lawsuit going on with I saw the family. It kind of failed, but the family's having a lawsuit with the producer. I forget his name, Mr. Boland's. Yeah, drop. Yeah, we don't say people real names,
right.
But they're having a situation where they're trying to say who owns the music, and it's at a standstill. Yeah, but I said, who do you feel? Yeah, he said, yeah, Drop. Everyone said Drop has a lot of music.
Right, he did. You remember when y'all was talking about the Puka Leroy shit?
Yeah.
Three been going to Drop since Puka Leroy. Three only went to Drop because Puka Leroy. So he been going making music since him and Puka Leroy was making music.
Yeah, he got some shit.
Yeah. Who do you feel owns the rights?
Three paid for all his studio time. I can tell you shit like this shit since he doing all that. Shit, let me tell you exactly why he don't want to do it. Like, it was certain times, like, I put this on my kids, like, Drop was having babies and shit like that. So, like, he started wanting, Three to be paying for his own studio all the time, but he started wanting Three, like, to pay the rent for the studio. Like, so I remember them having conversations, like, Three, I remember the last time Three gave him some money to pay the whole rent. He was like, bro, this is my last time doing it. Wow. So, after that, like, I paid it a couple times.
Damn.
For Drop. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, yeah.
Like, but it's just, how you doing? You having babies and shit like that, but
yeah, everybody trying to get out the mud. Everybody trying to get out the mud.
Three deserved it. Just like like Three went up there and paid you your money and paid your rent a bunch of times. Right. Like I was telling Rain and Nicole shit like that too. He deserved to get that money to him. Oh, give it all. He deserved to just, like shit. That's the shit. He paid you already. Give up the music.
I
think they got it now though. Yeah, they just explained it right there. He paid for all that shit.
That's real.
So in the streets, like Three would confide to a lot of people about what he was doing.
Yeah.
Do you think that was weighing on him a lot? Like besides him putting in the music.
You said like, do I think like that hurt him?
No, not like when I say like, you think it was fucking with his mind, like the shit that he was doing. Do you think that he could harbor that, or you think that, you know what I'm saying, like?
Yeah, a little bit. Like the shit that he was doing, like
in the streets.
Yeah, in the streets. Yeah. Like, well, let me see, like certain shit. Like you saying that? I think they fuck with him that after he do it, then put it in his music?
Yeah, so like because like he would tell people certain shit, and then they would be like,
nah, because he think he the smartest. He think he real smart, and he think he trick like the people that like.
Yeah, he thought mastermind.
Yeah, he think he mastermind.
Right.
Yeah, so he won't worry about it.
You think?
But I think if he was alive though, with all this shit going, I think he would have been in jail.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
you're gonna do so much.
Yeah,
you're gonna rap about so much.
Yeah. So
do you think he felt like he was either gonna die or go to jail?
Yeah, he knew he was gonna die. We were having talks and shit about this. Like that's why I was telling them on the shit. Like we were having talk before I went back about some shit like, you know, he just let me know like, you know, just pray. Like while you here, don't be trying to like, if you finna die, don't be telling God like, please let me live and shit like that. Like pray while you here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait till it's too late once you already dead. So like when he was laying in the street, y'all remember? I don't think he was dead. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. They said not to the hospital.
Yeah, when he was laying right there, how many niggas y'all know gangsters like that? Like go lay there and pray.
Yeah. No, that's
Don't
real.
be asking God, like, you know, they don't be saying, God, please let me make it. Nigga pray and mean it. You know, we was just talking about shit type, you know, type shit like that before I went back. Like he knew. And I used to tell him too, like they said with no gun in there. He put it in. He real smart. He put it in the spot so the police can't find it. I bet if they let me check it, I can find it.
The contraption that people you don't normally. It's not a glove compartment. It's more of a situation.
You gotta pull his up. It's 3 spots. You gotta pull him off. I bet I can find it. They said with no gun. I swear. I bet I can find it.
You believe in
I bet my kid. I bet I found that motherfucker.
Nah, I hear you. Because it does, you know, sometimes people do move on borrowed time. Do you feel like, you know, live by the sword, die by the sword? Like he was really about that. He was really like that.
Yeah.
So do you think that he was proud the way he went out? Like,
yeah, I remember one song when he was like, I live by the gun, you're gonna die by one. And I ain't trying to leave right like that. I told little bro, I'm gonna be right back. We ain't gotta came back, now 3 got wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Up and gone, why he like that? Cause 4 Lane raised me like that, like some old shit. He know. Right. Yeah, you know. That's old music, probably ain't even get dropped.
Nah, it's real. How was 3 when his son Trey was born? Like, for his first son, how was he?
Bruh, shit. He was so happy. He was so happy. He was a great daddy. He made me be a great motherfucking daddy. She just, yeah.
Yeah, your first son always
like,
yeah,
let me see. You remember when I was like, when all that case and shit would happen, you remember Trey was born too. You know, all that shit happened at once. So that'll take it, that'll hit you out at one. But he was there handling his business.
Been in a car accident? Here's exactly how to get every dollar you're owed. If you've been in a car accident in the last year, even as a passenger, you could be sitting on thousands, maybe even over $100,000 without even realizing it.
It was like, man, Trey grew up. You see how fast Trey grew up? This his daddy having talking to him and being there with him and like.
Yeah, there was a video. It's funny because it was a video like 3 was letting Trey just cuss, you know, F you.
Right.
So I'm like, man, he just let him have at it. And I'm like,
if he was still here, they'd be best friends. Shit. He was talking to him like he was already old already.
Come on now, for real.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me, Ledoux, let me ask you, when it comes to the day of his passing, man, the day of the situation that happened, him going to a female's house, coming back, you know, to do, you know, shoot a scene for a movie, and of course the situation in Oak Cliff, of course the aftermath that happened afterwards with Trap Boy, and you know, just everything that happened just in regards to 3's death. How did you internalize all of that as far as him being there by himself, the gun not being there, somebody running him down on a highway in front of the Dallas Zoo? Like, how did you internalize all that?
You know, I was in a penitentiary when I heard of shit. After a while, I broke down, but I just be thinking like, I could have been, if I was there, I could have been just with him, like, you know, regular shit. Like, you know, I hooked him up with that girl. I mean, I ain't hook him up with that girl, but I was talking to, I hate to say this, but I wasn't talking to her. I was real cool with the little sister. You know, I ain't hooking up. I probably like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, I just wish I was there. I wish I was out. I could have been with him.
What makes
somewhere close, or if say it would happen, like it ain't too many people. He finna say, bro, somebody outside, like he I'm some person. Like, right, he can't tell rain pull up. Right, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna stay probably somewhere around here anyway, downtown, like, you know, something like that. Little bro, come on. I wish I was out. I could have. Bitch, don't leave that motherfucker till we bring these motherfucking bazookas. And then we gonna leave the bitch. Yeah, I be thinking about this shit a lot. Like, you know, I wish I went in the penitentiary. Real.
What do you think made him just push that line? Like, why go to the cliff? Why be over there? Why not just have him come to her?
And she got kids, and that's probably like, you know, they said he had just came from out of town, so that's the ass. You know, she probably can't take her kid. But let me say, I even bet him that he wasn't gonna fuck her. You know, so he was trying to get that ass for years. You know what I'm saying? When I first talked to her when I got out, she told me he kept saying that he couldn't wait till I get out and shit like that. You know, main reason she don't even know that I done said it a couple times, but I bet him he was gonna make me give him my first $1,000. I bet him $1,000 that he wasn't gonna fuck her. But this type of ass, shit, you probably he don't smoke. That's his high. Fucking. So he just thinking he probably finna get out the plane, go hit that ass. She can't bring her kids to the room. He probably got 2-3 condos downtown and shit, but it's women that live there.
He having a situation.
Bro, like that. It's girls y'all don't even know about.
That's crazy because even Rain said that him and Yella had a bet who could knock down even Yella's baby mama now.
Damn, he told y'all that?
He told us that.
Damn.
He said they had a bet who could knock it down first because he was just.
Damn.
Yeah, he said that. I'm like, I could believe 3
people. Damn, he said it in the interview.
He said that on the interview.
Bro, right across since he said that, right around the street, 3 live in one of their buildings. It's real close to her. I just went to McDonald's and I seen it and I was just thinking about it in my head, but 3 and that girl lived on the same floor. Like, people don't even know, but 3 was in there beating, yelling, Connect Flow too. Like, you know what I'm saying? A couple times. I think he probably would have, he had a good chance, but one time she letting both of them, damn, that's crazy. She letting both of them, she talking to, I don't know, she probably, both of them rappers, she probably cool with one or what, but she a woman, so she looking for a man, and she get on the elevator and 3 hop on her with his wife. You know what I'm saying? So that's dead.
Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it.
On the same flow.
That'll do it. Now I'm gonna say this.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home right now. See your city, your street, even your rooftop from above like never before. Download now for free to get started. She
may hear this, but she had came through even my house.
Yeah.
Prior to even knowing them, and she had said she really liked YELLABEEZY. Yeah, she really she said she really liked him.
Yeah, shit,
and therefore I don't know. 3 might have enough game to push it, but
Yellow
them yellow niggas.
And first looking at, and she ain't worried about no money.
Yeah, she won't worry about no money at the time.
Yeah, everybody she down there with them. Shit, she ain't worried about no money. Shit, you looking at, bro, you got some good game, but shit, you laying my nigga edge up way back here.
Yeah. 3 finally got it. It's funny because it took 3 a long time to get just his swag because he didn't buy no designer clothes like that. Like he was always like, nigga, but look what I'm wearing it. But slowly as he started getting that money, he started saying like, all right, I'm gonna start really coming.
The last video too. You see how the edge up came with it?
Nah, for real.
That's when you got a lot of money.
Yeah. For real.
You start paying for her. You start paying for her.
Start getting it right.
That mean you got too much goddamn money. I ain't even know motherfuckers could really have laser hair surgery.
Come on now. Istanbul.
Yeah.
So I have to speak on it, man. Of course, the world paused when 3 passed.
Yeah.
It seemed like a lot of people were scared to come out to the balloon release. But Boosie did show up.
Yeah.
And Boosie came through, showed his respects, and 3 days later, Boosie was shot at BT.
Yeah, I was in penitentiary too.
Yeah, what do you when even just hearing that, like, because Boosie and 3, it wasn't like how most artists link up. They had a natural like connection with each other to where 3, that was his favorite rapper. Boosie actually saw a little bit of himself in 3, and they actually made a whole album together.
Right.
What was your thoughts when that situation happened?
That's badass, but shit, that's OG. That's I'm on Boosie's side, but I don't think he should have been at BT after that.
Right.
Cause it's like you probably look like you picking.
Yeah.
After you got like, well, shit. Yeah, I don't think he should have been there, but I was like, that's fucked up. I was mad. OG got shot. No cap. Too. And it be what the fuck these niggas feeling themselves now. Hey, you tripping. I don't know. You know, I was in jail and I don't talk to Boosie, but you know, but you know, shit. How many people, you know, you probably can't get there, but y'all know there's a lot of shit going on.
At the time, a lot was going on.
Yeah.
A lot was going on.
I don't talk to them, but just reading the news from in jail, I already know what's going on.
Yeah, again, how bad did you just want to be outside at that time, just to be out, just to be?
I damn near, I jumped that motherfucking gate.
Escape plan.
I only got 2 years though. At the time, shit, he died 6 months before I was finna get out that bitch. Damn, y'all fucked me up though. That nigga came that day for real.
Yeah, that came. He said it. He said that shit.
Damn.
Do you?
Y'all got me feeling like y'all got me.
It's crazy because the world. It's crazy. It's crazy because now.
I feel like I'm a hoe.
Yeah.
No, hold on. No, because I was just gonna ask. Do you feel like if you'd have been free, like you'd be free right now, or you'd be still in the world of the living?
You said
if you was free then,
yeah,
when all this was happening, do you think you would still be free right now or still alive?
No. Hell no. I'm sure y'all heard I'll be tripping. I would trip out.
Come on now.
I'll be tripping. I would trip out. Like, nigga, you making videos?
Come on.
Why this nigga hell no? I be fucked up. Nigga, I probably wouldn't even went to hospitals.
Ugh.
And you making videos and you right here? We finna stop another motherfucker traffic in this bitch. Hell no. Hell no. It's a good thing I was in jail. Real talk. It can't go like that. Like, you know, I can understand why people think it wouldn't, but right there, nah, hell no. Bro know me. They know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Yella probably didn't know me that good until he didn't see me a bunch of times before I whooped him, but they didn't, you know, but backup know me.
Right.
Yeah, backup know me.
Yeah. You ran into and again
I'm on his camera.
Yeah, I would say that situation happened on camera.
A lot of shit happened on camera.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened on camera to where
on his camera. You know, he been having money. I ain't gonna never hate, so he got cameras everywhere.
Yeah. So you've always been in the mix of a lot of stuff that was going on, even after the fact. I think we seen the situation happen at a concert, and your name was right there when Rainwater was. I don't know if Rainwater was filming, but your name, it seemed like you was there in the back, in the behind the scenes of the concert.
I'm done with my case. I'm good here. Yeah, I was.
You've been there for a lot of times.
You know, I'll be. Y'all know see probably right now. You see, like at that time, you know, I gain weight quick and I lose weight quick. I'm the one with the pink shorts from whoop his ass.
And then you went to the courthouse when YELLABEEZY got
I whooped his uncle ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard me? I'm just saying that I can fight.
You've been in a lot of
I can fight. It's a law right now. If you agree, it's a mutual combat law. So if two people agree to fight, I had a fight 3 days ago, beat that nigga ass. But police watch. If you agree to fight, it ain't no law. I mean, you ain't bringing the law no more. And from me whooping his uncle, and they was right there at the courthouse. Like all they said, like they walked us out on the elevator coming. You know, he didn't want that shit to go on. I was trolling when I act like he had the police come up, but shit. All they just said, the judge told him to just make sure we don't fight in the court.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's what. So we heard this. Now you can agree to fight, and everything's legal.
Yeah,
so I don't want to hear nobody ducking no face.
Real shit, it's legal.
Okay.
Judge said they came in and said make sure they leave the courtroom. When the police got on there and escorted them out, he said, "I don't need no motherfucking police over here." He wasn't scared of them. But shit, they said we gotta make sure y'all leave out. She knew what was going on.
So did the judge not say like as long as you don't have on like church shoes, y'all could?
Shit.
I'm just
she
messing with
told him
you.
that.
I'm just messing. So we got to speak on it because when 3 passed, you know, everybody wondered what happened to his state. And again, even the piece you're wearing now, which was one of the most famous pieces that 3 had made.
Yeah, I got clean and grip.
Yeah, I mean, still one of one. It's still one of one.
Who made that? Was it KD?
You know, I bought it from the boy he sold it to. So this how I got it.
Yeah, I say, how did because it was sold to somebody. Go ahead. How did
this how I got it. So you know who the boy he sold it to one day, You know, free Sean G. Y'all know Sean?
Yeah, shut up, Sean. Yeah, shut up, Sean.
So shit, Sean was with the boy. And they asked, you know, so they said, shit, you got 17? And I said, what?
From the outside, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 might look pretty much identical to the last version of the camera, but in this video we're talking about 15 new updates that the Ace Pro 2 features over the Ace Pro original version. So, firstly, dual chips. We've got the same 5nm chip that the last version had, but we've got 2 chips inside of this camera, and the second chip is dedicated to image processing. So there's been some massive updates, and you can tell the difference between the 2 cameras in my personal opinion. You've got updates like 8K 30 instead of just 8K 24 and 30. You've got updates to the pure video mode. This camera is by far the best low light camera you can buy when it comes to action cameras. It just blows pretty much everything out of the water. I don't know what they're doing to the image processing, but low light just looks absolutely phenomenal. So that's the first thing. They've got 2 chips inside of here. It works just as quickly as the last version, but you've got that dedicated image processing chip inside there to really make sure that the image quality you get out of this camera is really high quality. Second one is that you can now connect USB-C microphones to the USB-C port on the Ace Pro 2. So things like the Rode Wireless Pro 2, I'm going to be connecting that for an upcoming vlogging setup video. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe because that's going to be coming soon. That's a big upgrade and pretty much a deal-breaking feature for me personally. Having external audio options is the thing that I want the most from an action camera, in all honesty. All of them have got pretty good image quality. Even the GoPro, the Action 5 Pro, great quality. But when it's got an external audio option, that's what really sells it for me. So you can plug USB-C microphones into this for great external audio. Next, we've got the new wind guard on the front. If you don't want to use external audio, you're just using this as it is. In camera, the audio's very good. They've got some really good quality algorithms that they've figured out on this to reduce the wind noise, voice suppression as well. If you're in a really busy environment, it blocks out the noise cancellation kind of thing. So the wind guard on the front is just for the built-in audio. If you're going underwater, you can take this off. It just clips off, basically, like so. And then you put the plastic one that comes in the box with it if you're going in water, you're diving down. So that's just a thing to note. That's a new feature of this. But the wind guard really does help with stopping that wind noise if you're just using the standalone audio in camera. Number 4 is reverse charging. Now, that was something that really shocked me. I didn't expect that to come in the new camera. This could actually be life-saving when you come to think about it. I know it's been a little bit dramatic, but if you're in a scenario where your phone is dead and you can't find your way home, and you've got your Ace Pro 2 with you with battery in it, you can plug your phone into that to charge your phone up. So it's got reverse charging option. That could, you know, theoretically, I know we're going at the higher end of, you know, scenarios, but that really could be a life-changing feature for somebody out there. What a feature that is. I'm really impressed that they've got reverse charging in this. Next is a removable lens guard. Now, that was something that a lot of people didn't appreciate about the last Ace Pro. You couldn't remove the lens guard on this, and that was pretty much due down to patent problems. I don't think they get the patent through in time. There was some restrictions with the design, so they've done that now. They've sorted it over the last year or so. You've got now a removable lens guard in here, so if it does crack, you drop it, break it for any reason, then you can replace that lens guard. It's got a slightly wider field of view. It's got 157 degrees of basic field of view on the lens compared to 151 degrees on the Ace Pro 1. You've got updates to video modes like 30 frames per second in 8K, not just restricted to 24 frames per second. So you've got 24 and 30 in the new model, and you've also got 4K 60 in pure video mode. They've updated the pure video mode as well this year to be, they've sort of called it Pure Video Plus. They've updated it. That new dedicated image processor that you've got in there, that second chip, helps improve, if that was possible, improve the pure video mode. So it's Pure Video Mode Plus. It's a big upgrade over last year's model. It looks a lot better and a lot smoother as well. They've added some more noise reduction to it, which really does help in noisy, low light environments. You've also got 360 lock lock-in camera. So you can select that in 4K 30, I do believe, and you can have the horizon locked no matter which way you turn it. That's something they've sort of borrowed from the Go 3S, I do believe. So that's in this camera as well now. The last version only had horizon leveling up to 45 degrees. So now, you know, there's a bit of a crop, but you have got 360-degree lock in this as well. You've got 50 megapixel photos, up from 48 megapixel photos last year. You've got a 12-meter waterproof ceiling on here, so if you are going down to do some snorkeling or whatever, you can go down to 12 meters, add in that plastic clip on the front. Remember, take off that wind guard first before you go in water. With the Ice Pro 1, it was only down to 10 meters, so that's an improvement. You've also got a slightly bigger touchscreen on the front. This selfie flip screen is one of the killer features for me as well as that external audio. Having a screen on the top so you can see yourself, which is big and easy to touch and usable. Then that's 2.5 inches now, up from 2.4 inches on the Ice Pro 1. You've got a dedicated underwater mode, which is in the menu. You can select it and it optimizes the camera for underwater recording video. So it takes some of that distortion out of it because you've got the refraction with the water and whatever, adds a little bit of a color correction. So a dedicated underwater mode, if you're doing a lot of snorkeling or scuba diving even with this camera, that is the mode for you. And then you've got endurance mode as well, which really extends the battery life of the camera, but it does restrict some different modes, like you can't use voice control, you can't use gesture control, things like that, or the Bluetooth remote. So if you really want to extend the battery of the camera, you've got the endurance mode as well, which you can select to get up to 180 minutes worth of record time. And then lastly, we've got pre-record mode, which is up to 120 seconds of pre-record. So for the example I gave in the main video when I compared it against the GoPro was the fact that you could be a fisherman or something and catch a fish, press record and capture the previous 120 seconds of video. So that will drain the battery, I should imagine. I haven't tested it out properly yet, but up to 120 seconds of pre-recorded video. There are other features that they've added, they've improved from the Ice Pro 1, but the Ice Pro 2, like I said, on the outside looks like a sort of an S upgrade, but when you really dive deeper into using this camera every day, like I have, reviewing it over the last few weeks or so, there are some significant updates over the Ice Pro 1, so if you are thinking about upgrading, I do think it's a well worth upgrade. Okay, that's it for this video. If you want to grab either of these cameras, then there is a link in the description down below, and if I've got any discount codes or anything, I'll put it in the pinned comment for you. Thanks for watching though. Make sure you do subscribe. I'm going to be covering lots more on this camera and other action cameras as well on this channel. We do all sorts of tech as well, so stay tuned, press that bell. There's lots of cool stuff coming up really soon. But that's the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, a well worth upgrade of last year's model.
The Silverado Trail Boss, and the suspension to make it a not so rocky road. And Chevrolet, together let's drive.
For what? And they showed me about flu over there.
Come on now, come on now.
You know, they said, he told me, the boy said he paid like 30 or something, you know, that was with Sean, but you know, shit, they told me 17, I flew over there.
Come on now.
This shit, give me that bitch, just like that. Yeah. I didn't know if it was real shit at first. I'm like, how the fuck, Sean, how you know? I didn't know nothing about the chain.
Yeah, yeah.
So I ended up showing Corey, like, you think this worth it? He said, hey, yeah, go get that bitch. I went straight over and got that bitch.
Nah, facts, man. Still, again, 101. And I think Corey got
I had a bunch of money too at this time.
Okay, he can do it.
Yeah. I flew straight to Sean's house. They was there and I gave him money and I tested that bitch and left out that bitch.
Blessings, nah, for real. Now, which it should be back in the family. I think Cole got the Osama. Who has all the pieces? The HSM, the Mo 3 with the AK. Where are all the pieces? Is anything going to his kids or?
Man, I forgot where they said the other pieces at. Shit, I just know Corey got that one piece, the Osama piece. I think his baby mama probably, or Trey, got a couple Cuban links. I don't know. That's what I heard, but I think they said the other chains in the safe deposit box and the police got a couple. The whatever ones he had on. They probably give it back after the case.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah, so.
If you don't mind speaking on this case, man, Keywan White, Of course, Yella, he just got, I think they're still holding him as we speak on this. He's still being held for domestics. He can't get out. This has been almost 5 years in the situation of where we haven't had a trial.
I thought it was over with.
Yeah, but say, yeah. Tell us what the world thought was over with. I mean, it's funny because we didn't seen King Von. We didn't seen a lot of trial, Young Thug, over and done, and now we're still holding on this one. This is worldwide news.
I mean, they got good evidence. If they waited, 5 years and like shit, Key1 just got, he was in jail for some mess, I think.
Correct.
So he just now like getting the charge.
Yeah, they're just not putting the charges of murder on folks involved.
Yeah. So I think they probably got solid evidence.
Did you know about Key1? Have you ever seen him before?
No, but I heard he was gay. I know about him now.
What?
I know about him now. I know. Yeah.
Does it make you feel a way that
this is something I heard too. Yeah, he already had his own problems with 3, too. If that help, oh boy, but just keep it gangster. He used to be a rapper, so shit. Somebody real close. Man, fuck it, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, he said it was a fan. I mean, he said he was a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a mutual close person that they both knew, and 3 used to do music, and that boy, like he said, when he used to do music and 3 come in there, he got to get up out of there, so he already never liked him. Like when you doing in the middle of your music, it's time for you to go. 3 coming in this bitch, 3 wouldn't blew up yet.
Yeah, but as a rapper, I could see, because rappers have the pride of, I'm better than the next rapper.
Right.
And I can see that pride saying, I gotta leave because this person's coming.
So shit, I think they fell right into his hands with his little punk ass. He gay. He gay, man. Bro. Just
I mean, he admitted to having shit, the relations that relate shit.
I know.
Does it make you feel a way that
he died by punk? He ain't got killed by punk. Yeah. I know them kill him too.
Great ideas can come from anywhere. With Wix, you decide where they go. Put your ideas into play with AI and watch them shape every aspect of your website. Explore as many layouts and designs as you want. Then zoom in and dictate the mood and vibe. And when it all comes together, launch your idea into the world where it belongs. It's your business, your website. You do it yourself on Wix.
From big game celebrations to celebrating your big day. For 40 years, CC's Pizza has been serving more than endless deliciousness at our pizza buffet. We're about fresh memories served daily. Here's to another 40 years. From big game celebrations to celebrating your big day.
Man.
Well, shit, he probably he in jail. He probably chilling then.
Oh shit!
He probably get him some ass.
Damn.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. Shit, I done heard from people that they probably just, I'm sure Yella them ain't gay. They just found the crash dummy that already had his own shit against bro. That it just fell into both of their hands. If so, I don't know if he did it or not. I'm just saying if so.
Do you think we're just at the beginning of all this as far as what's about to be unveiled of all of this stuff? Do you feel like we're just not learning this whole case, or more is to come, or we're kind of we're about to kind of close this thing out?
Yeah. I just see him crying. Is that old? Is that he was in court or something?
Which one?
YELLABEEZY? Is that old?
I don't think I ain't seen that.
My thick ass over here fell the fuck to sleep. I gotta get the hell up out of here. Good night. Good night.